Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Scheduled Conflicts. Haha!
Whoa!
Yay!
Welcome in, welcome. Happy December 12th, 2024. I remember what happened last time.
No!
Someone's nipple.
Dragon. That joke's gonna keep being funny.
Dragons.
Yes, dragon. Yes, dragons. I totally was there.
We
Yes,
were chased away from the town by dragon giants. Then you guys told me to not kill the giants that we could have totally killed.
Yeah, that we hid in the dome that were right by us. Yes.
After commuting with Esius, he warned you about the dangers that Hemgroth, the once dwarven city now conquered by frost giants, would be to people in your position. He warned you if you wanted to get in, you'd either have to fight your way in or act as slaves. You decided to go on your merry way and start heading southwards towards Numbledore. It was here that you strayed a little off the beaten path to avoid any frost giants that might be scouting, and ended up ambushed by dragons. From there, the dragons tried making a deal with you, you refused, and then they gave away your position where you get in the dome and have gone through a tumultuous rest.
Yes, a harrowing experience as the dome finally phase. Oh boy.
I don't think I've ever puckered so hard in my life.
I don't know what that means, but I hope we all had a pleasant rest.
It sufficed.
Good. I would like to inform you I have finally solved the problem of our teleportation issues.
And that being?
To be able to teleport anywhere that we have seen. Or if we know where we are, I can get us there.
Oh, that helps.
Yes, it just took only about 2 weeks, 7 months, and 18 minutes of computations.
Well, the important thing is you got there.
Indeed. Fucking ready. Yay. But yes, what was our plan again? I can't remember. I got hit by a dragon, I believe. I
We're
can't
kind
quite
of
remember.
dealing with a case of frostbite, so
Oh, right. Yes. That explains why this chunk of ice was in my leg. As he shakes it out, it's like... Hmm.
We are heading to
But yeah.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore? Baltimore?
Oh, that sounds like dumb names. Numbledore. Dwarven.
Dumbledore.
Actually makes
Ah.
sense, you know?
Oh, right.
You'll
It
have to
sounds weird when
excuse me out of character. I am trying very hard not to say any wizard swears.
Alright, I got it. Huh? No, it's Tora, yeah.
Dumbledore!
Dumbledore!
Thank you, Lambia.
Well, either way.
Hagrid's butt quack.
What?
The hell?
Don't tell me. I
Yes.
will have to inform you
No, yeah,
Later.
I know what you...
later.
Yes.
Later.
Well then, have we been lost in the snow? I can't quite tell. It seems everything has been blown apart besides the dome
Not
over
quite.
there.
We managed to evade some giant bandits. So right now, we don't have the time to deal with those.
Yes, I remember. I was awake through the night.
So, Drona, where do we head from here?
Southeast, I believe.
Which direction is that?
Make me a survival check, Drana.
Okay.
I believe in you, Drana.
This isn't Fey Fiend or Undead, so... yeah. 13?
13. Well, after your brief encounter with the scouting frost giants, you see the path of mammoth's feet prints that would lead back to Hemgroff, so you know slightly askew from that would put you back on the path of giants.
So, if we go that way, pointing to where the footprints are leading, that is back to where we were going. So we go that way, and she starts trudging through the snow, taking big steps to try and walk at a normal pace.
If only we had some sort of like snowshoe for you to help you stay above the snow.
Yeah.
Or we could just have a lot for you for a piggyback ride.
Well, I thought we would want her to be her own woman and walk on her own 2 feet.
I mean, yeah.
Either way, we should make good time.
Yeah.
It's just like trudging like waist deep snow. If we could have a sled or something, that would make things better. I saw the mammoths seem to be favorable terrain on this.
Well, we should hit the road soonish, so it should be more traveled.
Compacted.
Yeah.
With the path
Very
of giants,
good.
it would take you about an estimated 6 more days for you to get there on foot.
And so we go.
Very good. But yes, I will have to explain to you how the teleportation will work.
I
Wait,
mean,
that's-
it,
wait.
I'm more of the What's the term? There's visual learning. There's audio learning, I guess.
By
What's the
doing.
last one? Yeah, learning by
Practical.
doing. I'm more one of those kind of people.
That's what I'm made of, baby.
Please don't ever refer to yourself as baby around me. You're literally my brother. That's weird.
I mean, he
Don't
is
bro-
way younger than you.
He's your. Well, I
I'm
guess.
your
kind
little
of.
baby brother.
He is, which would kind of make William the middle child, now wouldn't it?
Correct. William has about 4 years of age on me.
And I thought I had a weird family dynamic.
I know.
Oh, you're
right?
in the family. Don't even count yourself out of it, sister.
Well, let us keep going in this general direction. Joust like kind of keeps his hands straight to the direction that are pointing, just so it just doesn't go down, just so we remember which direction we were heading.
And Drana continues to take comedically large steps in the correct direction.
Hi ho, we're gonna walk through snow.
Yep.
It's very cold and very deep. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi
Hi ho,
ho.
hi ho.
Roll 100 dough.
Okay.
Roll them
Night of
100s,
1,000
folks.
wolves. Oh no.
T100.
Oh boy, okay.
Our
Ooh,
favorite part.
someone better roll another 93.
91.
91,
I roll
66,
56.
11.
56.
56,
Two.
11.
What do you mean 2? Charlie Gerg, I can't calculate 2, so we'll say 200. 200 chocolate bars. Still one of my favorite lines. Oh.
All right.
Avalanche.
Fog. So much fog. Gerg, roll me
Hey
a
guys.
d10.
Woo!
Tan.
2.
All right.
All right.
Please don't make that your number the whole night.
Yeah, I'll definitely need higher numbers than 2 to make this work.
Oh yeah.
At least another 2 digits, and then we'll have the funny number.
22.
No.
I can't steal Cobb's number from him. I have to let him roll on the 4th.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Not underestimated. It's a force to be reckoned with.
Yes. And if you want to get some merch of fours on it, we do have that.
Yeah, we got new stuff on Fourth Wall.
Oh.
Drop
Wow.
some new little boys. Just a little goblin boy. Just a little goblin guy.
Hi.
What guy?
You can get,
Just in time for the holiday season.
you can get $5 off purchase 25 or more.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Using the code cookies for you. Cookies the number 4. You.
Ooh. I'd be crazy enough not to buy that. Ooh. I assume it's like this but snowy.
I imagine it's probably a lot less snowy here.
Ah, could be.
If
As-
you travel
'Cause we're
far
further
away
down
from
the mountain,
Dragon's
maybe.
Lair.
Whereas going closer to Hemgroff has brought in a lot of snow. Going further away from it, you see a reduction of the snow.
Ah, yeah.
Hmm.
If we are going farther south too, it would make sense.
Besides, the days retracing your steps into the Path of Giants have been, shall we say, uneventful for a few days.
Well, at least it's warming up now. But I don't
Oh.
want to jinx anything.
Is it?
Yeah, it's starting to get a little less frigid.
Hmm.
Don't let your guard down. Doesn't mean there are going to still be creatures waiting around ambushes.
Oh, I
guess
know.
At least I'm not freezing my thighs off.
Yeah, you're the one that made the decision to wear not
It-
pants.
It was a thought in the moment, and they are traditional clothing
Well, that is why
in
a
the
kilt is
Raining
better.
Vale.
A kilt would work too. Keeps my legs nice and clean.
I mean, we did
It's about warmth and
just change out of clothes. It's fine.
Hmm.
I'm just giving you shit, Drona.
We know. Is there actually foliage around?
There is.
Can I make a nature check on the foliage?
What are you trying to discern from it?
If you can distill, if these trees are good enough to make maple syrup, potentially,
Usually require a maple tree.
or well, not maple syrup, but syrup of some sort, adhesive.
Sap. You're looking for sap.
Yeah,
Give me a nature check.
thank you.
There are many trees that produce sap.
4.
I mean,
I have no idea. I'm looking at a tree.
I mean, you just pop a tap and then sap comes out, right?
As if Drana had a tap on her.
Drana, you do know that this is not this does not look like a sugar maple tree, nor a birch tree, nor a walnut tree. It's just listing different trees that make sap.
No, but it's a nice tree.
It is. Also, isn't it mean to try to make a tree cry by making a spigot go into it?
I mean, depends on who you ask.
Hmm.
You ask
Oh,
a
no,
druid,
I-
they'll say yes, but they would also find that my most of my crafting is done with wood, so they'd be pissed off at that too.
I mean,
I have not
the
met
druids would
many
normally
druids.
ask and trade with the trees to make it worth their while, but okay.
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
kind of the circle of
Yeah.
life.
I do
It's one
feel
of the
a little bit
conveniences of being
weirder.
able to actually speak with plants.
I do feel a little bit weirder about this after we actually had conversations with walking trees.
I did remember that.
Those were ents, they're entirely different.
I mean,
They're trees.
Kinda.
coming from you, you would know, wouldn't you? Since you are from the Feywild.
Heritage
Yeah,
from
actually, that
Feywild.
is a good point. Do trees in the Feywild actually have sentience?
Some, just like here.
Gob.
Maybe more. Galafe's happy to spell whatever bullshit, by the way.
This would be a history check for you, Tora.
As far as my records, though, there are very few trees that
That's,
produce
uh,
edible sap.
That's a 23.
20. So, the Feywild in its nature comes in many shapes and sizes. Most of them, through a wild shift of magic, can make trees sentient. And sometimes that wild magic can seep out into Eos. That's how you sometimes get Ents who walk in Eos, and more or less how most of any of the Feywild seeps through here.
So yeah, the Ents we saw are kind of a taste of what it's like in the Feywild. When you're living amongst wild magic, just about anything can become sentient in the right circumstance.
That does make sense.
No, it doesn't. That's why it's the Feywild.
Well, it makes sense to me.
Also fair.
I mean, it's kind of supposed to and not supposed to make sense, so it's
Kind
bit
of like
both.
me. Hmm.
Yeah.
Eh.
In a way.
I wonder if I make sap. It's just like this about
No, you do
Hmm.
not. You
No.
make oil.
You are
You
a
bleed
sap.
oil.
Difference.
that. I guess I am a sap.
You poor sap.
Maple sap. Walnut sap. Rocky Mountain maple sap.
You have no idea what you're talking about, are you?
No.
I think he's just sappy.
I guess I could be a little sap happy.
What are we doing?
I
No
don't
idea.
know anymore.
We're killing time while we're walking for a week straight to a giant encampment.
I
To
keep
be
ex-
fair, I mean,
I keep
Still
explaining
save
we
off the
could have
madness that done
teleported. We could have teleported if I knew anything about where we're going.
well, the problem is that we don't. Drona does, and even then she has a vague inkling.
At least this way we'll be able to teleport back to
I was-
Helmgrow, right?
I mean,
True.
yeah, theoretically, but I have no idea what we're looking for. I just know that it's there, and we will know it when we see it.
Oh, it appears a
Okay,
tree has
so
fallen up
you will
ahead.
know it when you see it, yeah?
Apparently,
Is it like some kind of part of a key that we need? Or
I guess more like a map fragment, maybe.
okay.
I don't know. They
It
were
does sound like
vague.
it does sound like some sort of key or something that is like in fragments that we're looking for.
Mm,
Did your parents ever give you like any specific inkling as to what it is that you would have to find?
just the ancestral home of some of my family. That was about it.
I guess that means it'll be obvious when we find it.
I guess.
Here, Jeff, let me take the lead here. Just in case.
I don't know what a lead is, but all right.
He
The
wants
lead?
to be in the front of the line.
Oh, he should say that.
Well, he did. He was trying to be
Oh,
nice about it.
Synonyms.
That tree.
Yes. Looks like it.
That is a tree.
How big is this tree?
Well, these are 5-foot squares.
Oh, that's a big tree.
if a tree falls in the forest and no one's trying to hear it,
Does it make a
Yes.
sound? Yes, it
Yes.
does.
You see Joust stops when you say it. He's like, yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, no, yes.
don't worry about it,
Yes.
Joust. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was caught in a thinking loop for a second. Like, it's like, actually has this like deep, like, like brilliant mind, like looking around, like, does it actually make a sound? Like, I don't know. I guess I'll try to climb over this. Yeah.
Take your time.
Eh.
Its trunk's about got about a 5 foot width.
Eh.
So, is it caught on anything? Is there a gap under it, or is it just
It is
Like laying
falling
flat.
down and flat on the road.
okay?
Yeah. Just awkwardly slump over it. Just like allow you could just jump over it. Yeah.
Can I investigate the tree?
Okay, what are we looking for?
How it fell?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
I was worried you were looking for sap again.
That'd be a nature check. Anyway, let's see. Investigation. 17.
17. Looking at the base of the tree, you see there isn't like any saw marks or cuts through it. It is sort of splintered and broken open at the root where it was seemed to have fallen. You also notice that along one side of the trunk, a bunch of the branches got torn apart. This was pushed down.
Oh, it just kinda got shoved over.
Hey guys, something knocked this tree over.
Well, clearly
Could've
it's
been
on the
anything
ground.
Yeah.
As in, it was shoved over. As I hopped the tree.
Oh, that,
I mean-
that is a little different.
I
Any
mean,
random giant passing through could have knocked it over for fun. Or, of course, it's an ambush spot, but they'll
I
have
mean,
a,
animals do
past
knock
perception
over
looking
trees
around
and
like-
whatnot.
Oi! I ain't no
Oi?
random giant!
Oh, not a giant.
Told you.
Jesus.
No? You're not?
Hello.
Just seems random to me.
Yeah, high up on the ledge, you see what appears to be a female hill giant. See this like large knapsack. It would be like the size of like a traveler's backpack. You see like these little like skeletal bones hanging from it. You see this like decorated necklace with these runes carved into it. And this like big knotted club that she seems to almost be holding like a scepter.
We apologize. Keeps walking.
I hope you brought some tribute.
Tribute.
Before you make your way into Numbledore, the Master of Hunger is going to request a tribute.
Oh,
Master of Hunger.
That just sounds like a chef.
I'm not very hungry.
It's not you who's eating.
What if I don't eat?
Well, more for the Master then.
Oh yeah, they got a point. Just thinks about it. You know what? Yeah, so,
And you better have plenty ready.
well, do you all have food? I don't really know what you all
No.
have.
Well, this one is yammering on. Perception check to see if there are any other hill giants trying to be sneaky around, hiding behind anything.
Sure, give me a perception check.
26.
26. So you're sort of like panning the cliff edges to see if there's any fleshy mounds of hill giant that are just trying to be sneaky, but no, she seems to be the only one standing as this sort of stalwart gatekeeper to the Numbledore borderline.
Nobody sees the wizard. Not nobody, not no how. All right.
I think this one's alone.
Well, you know what they say about a tree that, makes a
Falls
sound.
in a forest.
Yeah, it falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it.
Before we get tribute, I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name.
Name?
Yes, your name. You have a name, yes?
Ugra.
Ugra. Hello.
Do you got food on you?
Bit.
Why?
Just making sure you have enough for tribute.
You want some wyvern meat? Pull out one of the slabs from what I collected earlier.
You can see them just like lean over the ledge a little bit, try to get a closer look. I should have an. Needs to.
Telepathy to Alafi. I'm not gonna stop you.
That sounds
I
like
mean-
permission.
I mean, isn't that food, right? I don't really eat. I don't really know what food is.
How much you got?
Here, let me bring my pack to you and I'll show you how much I have.
The fact that I don't even see cattle with you means you probably don't have enough.
Well,
My
our
pack
bags
is
are
full of
very
a slain
big.
wyvern. Here, let me show you. Closing the gap. If you want me to make a deception check for closing the distance, you absolutely can.
Are
mean,
you,
we
are you
have-
trying to get closer to her for deceptive means?
Oh yes, very deceptive. She's a lone giant, threatening people like random travelers on the road.
Sure, give me a deception check.
Didn't think it'd be lying. So they did, but then... Yeah.
You're the one
Ooh,
closing
my
the distance.
deception has gone up.
Yeah, because you pumped that charisma, right? Yeah.
You got that 1 point of charisma. 22.
Ooh, very good.
The temptation of food.
We have magical bags.
All right. Just a bit then, and no funny business, or I'm dropping this whole hillside on ya.
What's the hillside's name?
Here,
The
right here.
hills
You can
don't
see.
have names.
Oh, I thought they would. I thought
I'm
the
gonna-
hills have eyes, so they must have ears.
Pull out like, I don't know, say 3 days rations worth of the wyvern meat and just set it down like right here. See? Plenty. High quality stuff.
What's this? Just a little morsel in?
Oh no, if you take
wouldn't
a closer
even be
look,
able
it's
to
very
feed
good
the
stuff.
master for 5 hours.
I'm trying to get the giant down.
Just in case this goes south, Gob, Tor's got a card out and he's ready to cast Major Image if he needs to.
Okay.
I have my my hand over my dagger just in case.
Joust is confused. I thought that was a lot of food.
For us, it is a lot, but for this giant, it's not. And while I'm facing back to talk to Jost, to take one little step closer.
Actually, how much food is a lot? Could you explain that to me? I'm a bit confused on the whole food to giant ratio.
A usual tribute to the master consists of a whole herd of cattle.
Oh, well, I think we could probably find a whole herd of cattle. Yeah, Tora, you know how to make you could get a whole herd of cattle, right?
Hey, give me enough time and hay, probably.
See, that's not too bad.
Laffy's gonna look down at the other guys. Okay, can we go now?
Jazz is just like kind of doing the thing, like kind of wait a second, looking at him like.
Joust, give me a persuasion roll.
Oh yes.
To convince the hill giant that you can get that much cattle.
Oh, easy enough. I'm honestly, I'm like, oh, we can definitely do that, right, guys? Oh, totally. A whole herd, easy enough. 21.
Yep.
Pretty low for me, actually.
All right, but I'm warning you, the master doesn't like it when he goes hungry.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just have to go to the other side to get them. Is that all right?
Don't matter where you get it from, just bring it to him.
Oh, you guys, we should definitely get out.
One other question. For tribute, you say a herd of cattle. How many giants would that be equal to? Like hill giants? Because I'm sure your master will lead a hill giant as well, right?
Hill giants don't eat other hill giants. Unless they're really hungry. That's why we feed the master good.
Ah.
And Laffy looks down at the guys like, can I?
Joust looks and he's just like, shrugs, and he's like, Joust is thinking, how many cattle? Let's see. An average bull makes about 2 cattle a year. Like calculating how much to get a herd of cattle. The average gestation period of a bull is 8 months.
I can see everyone else is ready to just dunk this giant.
Yeah, Joust is just confusedly trying to calculate how long it would take to get a herd of cattle.
Donna is waiting patiently, smiling under her mask.
I want to kill it so bad. Well, fine then.
You see it pick up like the small morsels of wyvern meat you left down and just in one like fistful just start gorging on it.
Oh, sorry, right before we go through, where do they want the cattle?
You bring it to the master! You
Oh,
dummy!
yes. Well, I am very stupid, but just specifics, like general area, because it takes a bit to move them. We just want to point them in the right direction.
You follow the road till you get to the town!
Okay, alright. Go straight down, and is that a left or a right at that bend?
Wait, are you stupid or something?
Yes, he is very stupid.
Okay. Well, the giant's super distracted with this.
Yeah,
This is
that's what I'm
Olaf
doing.
is
I'm
going
like,
for it.
I'm like, come on.
You are going for
It's
this?
like, yeah,
I'm super
Olaf is
distracted.
Okay, I punch.
Alright, this will be a surprise round. Roll for
Huzzah!
initiative.
Let's go!
When in doubt, act stupid. That's the bard way. Yeah, I am stupid. Clearly, I am, obviously. Oh my god.
Okay.
There's a wasted 20.
Oh, that's not gonna help.
Oh my god, we're so
Ooh,
ready.
that's the highest we've ever seen drawn on the initiative bar.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the highest you can get.
Yep, exactly.
Hill giants are known for being quick, nimble creatures, aren't they? No, it's a -1 to their dex.
That's good.
Too bad they got a 24.
Doesn't matter, surprise round.
Yeah.
That's where everybody is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, with Alafi nodding to the rest of you, you all take initiative. What do you all want to do? Starting with Pain.
I'm taking out the withering and taking a shot.
Okay.
He is very stupid. Boom!
Surprise round does give you advantage.
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
Roll that dice again.
And yeah, you also do have.
Impressive.
Wow. So 14, no wait, not 14. 10 plus 9, 19.
19 does hit.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack because it is a surprise round or no?
You have advantage, so yes.
Okay.
You also could have Alafi right next to him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2.
Is Payne always ready to shoot somebody after he says someone's stupid? Is that how it is? Like, he is stupid. Boom!
33 damage in total.
Oh, yeah, the-
necrotic.
The withering shoots this giant straight between where the breast and the shoulder blade meets. It's just like, ah!
Next.
Being said, Drana, you're next.
Alrighty. What do I actually want to do? Because I don't. You know what? Fuck it. How far away is he from me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50, 60? Is that accurate? About 60?
About
give or take?
60, we'll say.
Toll the Dead. Give me a wisdom save.
Full the dead. Funny enough, this giant actually has deep wisdom.
Wow.
23.
Damn.
Save or suck. Oh well.
Yeah, can't trip.
And I'm not going to bother igniting for my bonus action. And we got a long rest before last session. This session.
It's
right?
been a few days, so.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all.
Joust.
As Joust sees him distracted, and I'm like, well, I am very stupid, but I think you're stupid! And just like the word stupid, 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 as Mind Sliver just boom, it flies up and turns it up pink blast him. So I need him to give me an intelligence saving throw. Yes, I'm very stupid, but no.
Oh boy, hi, howdy, 4.
All right. Well, yeah, that's definitely gonna fail. We are mine. Let's see. We are 11, so it's gonna be 3d6 psychic damage, and then a minus d4 on the next saving throw. So let's see, 3d6. Get rid of that 20. And then this will also be plus my charisma, so that is 17 psychic damage. And then they're gonna take a 1 minus on their next saving throw.
Alright.
Yep. And then I see Alafi, and I was like, Alafi, you know what to do! And I'll give him Bardic.
Alafi, you know what to do.
You know what to do! Throw. You get yeah, Bardic's still a D10. Yeah. Throw that bitch out!
Step 1, punch. Shocking, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh, not plus 20.
oh God!
Yeah, please no.
Oh God, no.
19.
19 hits.
Just do base damage, no shenanigans here. Oh no. Wasn't rolling for a second. 10 bludgeoning.
Alright.
Magical. Bonus action, Art of the Slam.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on and slam.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go off the cliff with the...
This creature is 2
That is
sizes bigger than
exactly-
you.
Unless Art of the Slam doesn't let me do things, then yeah, absolutely. I understand. I think if there was a roll, I would have some serious disadvantage, but you know. Or if you want me to roll because it's 2 sizes bigger, again, I fully understand. Whatever you want to do with it.
Yes, I would.
Okay. Athletics.
Yes.
You do
I
have
guess I
bardic if needed.
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I'll take the extra d10. So 16 plus 10. Make it 19.
25.
Jeez.
Okay, so
You've got it by the
not gonna be
foot.
able-
It's not moving anywhere, but as you try to push it, just sort of plants its foot in the ground.
I was fully planning on shoving it off the edge. So in that case, I will use my second attack and punch him a little more.
All right.
We'll try for the next very unlikely save. 17.
17 hits.
Another 7 points of damage, and this time we'll add a key point for a stunning strike.
All right.
Add a -1 to its save, thanks to Mind Sliver.
Yeah.
So 23.
Oh, yeah.
He saves.
Gee,
Gee.
Right.
I don't have a female mini.
They don't really man. They don't do it. Yeah.
No, this is from the new book, so they don't have a new mini.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
Lame. They should have.
I mean, look at that forehead. That's the only thing you got to worry about in a stone giant. That forehead and eyebrow ratio.
it's not
Play
even a
tic-tac-toe
stone
on
giant.
Anyway,
Roll a
Okay.
whole Hot Wheels car down that.
That is Luffy's turn.
Tora.
I don't think he
how-
got what I was trying to tell him.
How tall of a cliff we talking here?
This is a 50-foot tall cliff.
Ew. Okay, that's not gonna help.
Could always zap her.
I mean, I could zap her. I was gonna do something more, I don't know, clever. But 50 feet's a little more than I can manage. She did mention crossing the whole cliff, so I'll get a little bit of distance from that. Just in case. Actually. I have to double check something. I can't. I don't know if I can stay clear and. Pew 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 pew.
So I'll pull out my gun. No.
I'm sure he has a gun on him somewhere.
And then I fired, and I missed, and I fired, and I fired again.
Are you saying the wolves behind all that issue?
You saying a Sistine built this chapel?
You saying a hill made this kill come alive? No, sir.
You're saying a shrimp fried this rice?
Gob, do you mind if I take the movement back so I can get my attack in before I move?
Sure. I believe you were right there.
Okay. Yeah, because even from here, a lightning bolt's barely gonna reach.
Doesn't lightning bolt have like 120?
100.
Oh,
100 flat feet.
it's shorter than I thought it was.
That's a toe.
Let's see, probably not gonna waste any big spell slots right now, so we'll just do the standard 3rd level, 8d6. Okay, bunch of 6s in there. I'll take 33 damage. On that.
Damn.
Nice flat 100 damage in one round.
All right, now I make some distance. Okay.
When our squad gets a surprise round on some poor unsuspecting target.
Yeah.
And now the first round starts. Fine.
Brutal.
Shoot him again!
Shooting them again. No advantage this time, so
Second
just a
verse,
flat
same
roll.
verse. 26.
That will hit, but since Alafi's there, you will get your sneak attack.
Nice. 6, 7. 38.
Ooh.
Ow.
Yeah.
The first shot through the shoulder blade wasn't enough.
No. No, it really wasn't.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Great shot.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
Nice. What?
Rana, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
Nice
going to-
con. That's what he was going to say. Nice con. It's very good. quote.
Anyway,
Cotton. Yes.
I'm going to Toll the Dead again on it.
Roll.
totally did
On her.
again.
Yep.
Nat 20.
No.
Oh, fucking course.
You made it use a nat 20 on a saving throw instead of an attack. Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. Do I have any bonus actions I want to do? Could do that, but nah, I don't want to reveal that yet. Drana is then going to continue walking down the road. 5, 10,
Just,
So disrespectful.
35.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There she goes. And that'll be my turn.
Just.
She's probably not looking great after Pain has shot her twice.
Getting shot twice,
no,
zapped by
really.
lightning, so technically like 3 shots. And a bunch
Yeah.
of punches to the calf.
It's like, no sir, I don't like that. Don't want her to do that. Think we might have to do some pie stuff. Let's set to see that. Yeah, let's see. So, I'll have to get a little bit closer because it's about 50 feet up, you said?
Yes.
15, 20. Yeah, and then, yeah, it's about 60 right there. I ain't calculated that. I'll be like, all right, don't worry. I'm right here with you, Alafi. As like,
Looking up to
As
her
right-
like Donkey looks up to Shrek.
I really just needed proper directions. And then right over on the opposite side, Alafi, you just start seeing this pink smoke billowing around as I cast Nathir's Mischief. Just this
Oh,
aura
boy,
start
howdy.
coming around there as a target, so it just affects her. And let me roll to see what we. Oh, also I got to roll a wild magic on this next one. On this one, let's see. So we got a D4 to get you, and I'll let you know what save it is. That is.
That goes off.
Well, no, that's to see what Nathir's Mischief does.
Oh, was
sorry.
that Nathir's Mischief?
I need there to be a. I need them to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. That's a nat 1.
Okay.
So a
well,
0.
They are. Okay, 0. So suddenly, as like you see that, Alafi, it's just bouquets of flowers that smell like pie. Each creature must make its Dexterity or be blind until the start of my next turn, as flowers like float up to her and spray her in the face, blind, and her just. caustic acid flowers, and I'm just like, ha ha! As she is just swinging around blind as a bat. Oh, and then I'll check on that wild magic surge. Let me see. Don't need that. Roll now 20. 16. No wild magic there. And I will give Alafi another bardic. I'm like, Alafi, I thought you were gonna throw her off. That's what I was referencing. So I'll catch her. Don't worry. I'm right down here.
You expect me to just throw it?
I'm pretty strong for my size, Alafi. And that'll be my turn. So yeah.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah, so she is blind until my next turn. The start of next turn.
Alafi.
Just stay away from that pink swirling bunch of flower.
Punch.
Boy, you sure are, aren't you?
Yeah.
With advantage, she's blinded.
Oh. Okay.
As if he needed any others.
Oh, yes.
Another 10.
Alrighty.
You know what? I should have done this first. I will. Actually, you know what? Nah, it's fine. I don't even need to use the warlock stuff this time. We'll save the warlock spells for later. We punch again. We're doing it classic style. No
We're
warlock
doing it
powers
live.
needed.
We're doing it live.
All right.
20. Not that.
Why you'll do it.
Another 7. Very similar to the first round, except this time I'm doing a bonus action flurry of blows.
Bada boom.
I mean, well, I have advantage. I might as well just go ham, right?
Yeah, might as well.
25.
25 will hit.
Oh.
Minimum damage 6. And then one more for the road. Natural 20.
Oh, there you go.
I get the feeling this is just killing the messenger
rolled-
here.
Super low
Oh.
on the damage, but I think our crit rolls make it so both dice go up to 5, so it takes 15.
All right.
Oh my god.
Gob, I've been thinking of that line.
And we'll make
for,
that
like,
one
the
a
last
stunning
20
strike
minutes.
as well.
Mhm.
And maybe we are just killing the messenger, but they're also just taking tribute from anyone that passes through, which is a little fucked up, honestly. Like, yeah, you gotta sacrifice a
She
whole herd of cattle.
warned you to bring tribute, not to give her
And
tribute.
then
Honestly, she
and then she ate
honestly
our
was
food.
not
She ate a small
Yeah, she did.
smidgen.
You offered her
3
the
days
food.
worth
We
of food for
offered it.
you guys.
You
Yeah,
offered
she
it.
ate
Yeah.
our food.
She ate our food. Get her.
Made the
That's what
thing
you
we
do with
voluntarily
pests.
gave her.
She is going to use a reaction from that last hit. Alafi, I need you to make a con save. You see the rune across her necklace glow as her body emits this cascading force to sort of try to blast you off. Nope.
20.
Bit.
Nope. You hold on strong.
I just tell you what's going on. Why do you beat me up?
Shame
Look.
she's blinded.
Yep. She will blinded is she'll have automatically fail any ability checks to acquire sight, and attacks against her have advantage. She has disadvantage on attacks. As these weird flowers are just spraying caustic eye blind in water at people.
Right. It is going to blindly swing its club at you, Alafi.
Nice.
Actually, no.
Okay.
Is instead, let's see. I think we're allowed to make it.
Avalanche.
Yeah, the thing about an avalanche is that she needs to see it.
Oh, yeah.
See where she's throwing it.
Oh, darn. Ah, Nathir's Mischief. What a silly, silly spell.
Okay. So I need some tokens.
Oh, I think I put Nathir's in at first level, so...
Where's my token bag? There's my token.
Yep, I did, like an idiot. So I actually have used the second spell. Right.
You see her raise her club up, the rune glowing across her necklace. She is casting a spell.
Don't worry,
have
Tora.
range on it.
Don't worry, Tora, I got it. As you see that, very similar to Tora, he just like pretends like there's a card thing. Oh right, I don't have cards. Counterspell, and I will attempt to counterspell that.
What level?
Let's see. I think counterspell is just a standard third. Yeah, we'll do a third.
All right, make the roll.
Sorry, I'm just marking it real quick. 3, 2. And that would be DC 10 plus the spell's level. Okay, so. I don't know what the spell's level, so I'm looking for, so I'm just rolling. Nope. 3 will not do it.
Your spell not counter her wall of stone.
And no wild magic. Yeah.
Uh,
Not that. Yeah.
She slams the club on the ground as you can feel the ground beneath your feet, Alafi, give way as you are pushed out of the way.
Okay.
I'm double checking the theories. I think it's it's just a bouquet of flowers everywhere. So yeah, it's still just there. It's just this like misty area.
You just see these 10-foot high panels of stone just pull themselves from the ground as Orgar sort of just ducks beneath it. So the hill giant will be prone.
Cowering beneath a wall of stone.
Just leave me be!
Oh, now I feel bad.
That'll be their turn.
See Tora. Oh.
Thor.
Yeah, I don't get the counter spell quite yet,
That's fine.
I feel kind of bad though.
Yeah, none of this is feeling good.
What do we want to do then? I think she gets the point.
Do we want to end combat? Alafi can think of a few things to say that might death point across what we're doing here.
What's my range on this? Oh, 120 feet. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm just as a safety precaution. I am going to use Major Image,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to add 20 by 20 foot more stone near the top of this cliff. Like, yeah, most close. Yeah, like just beneath her and like just somewhere along the wall. Just
So just like more cliff hanging out.
yes.
So you made it Pride Rock, effective.
Um,
So we'll
kind.
say
Well,
20 by 20, you said?
yeah, 20 foot wide and 20 foot long. Because I really don't need length here. And I'm going to use the illusory reality to make that solid.
Okay.
That's
So that
weird.
if she does try to actually avalanche us, it shouldn't go anywhere.
Okay.
But it's real now. Wow,
With
the cliff grew a face.
the flick of your cards, you sort of like almost illusorily like pull the stone out to make more of it all appear across the cliff's edge, giving it a
Oh, no.
solid, almost building-like foundation.
Oh no. Thor is literally a map builder. Oh no.
I mean, you just like plopped a Minecraft block essentially.
Plop, 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 plop. All right. And I'm gonna drop concentration on the
Yeah,
thing
that's
so she would be
just
blinded.
just a safety precaution, just in case she does anything else. But like, yeah, I don't feel good about this.
Yeah, nor
There's
do I.
Does anyone else wish to continue to fight?
Laffy!
Laffy's fists have been tempered from meeting one decent giant. She's got to answer a couple questions right, or else Laffy's going to put her down, but we'll see what happens.
All right. We'll leave you alone, but you have to answer a question. Sorry about blinding you with the flowers.
I was just here to tell people to bring their offerings.
Okay,
Laffy's going to hop on top of the wall, like right here. So, now that we've proven we're the strongest here, I've got questions about what's up ahead. About how many hill giants would you say are around Dumbledore?
Dumbledore's got lots of giants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good with counting, but
You can give me an approximation.
you can almost like see her like put the club down and try to count with her fingers.
A lot's a lot. We can work with that.
How many dwarves and others?
Oh, lots of dwarves. We use them to mine.
Mm-hmm. And this hunger you speak of.
The master of hunger, the leader of the hill giants. His
What did they
hunger's
say?
insatiable. The dwarves, they have to farm in order to give him proper tribute. Or else they get eaten.
And that is the problem.
What's the problem with that?
We don't like people getting eaten. So we're here to stop it.
Oh. What's why we so crunchy?
Laffy is going to look over the wall. I can't see anyone else's faces right now, right?
Laffy, no.
Grana is definitely pissed,
Hop
but
off
is
the wall.
trying to maintain composure.
I did not know.
I am going to be climbing.
And so how many have you killed then? How many have you eaten?
Out here, there ain't no dwarfs. I just ate
What do you
the
say?
monsters, whatever's passed by. I had some wyvern just a few seconds ago.
You're welcome. So tell me, do you think you could stop? Be more civilized, treat everyone equally?
You mean like spread out what I eat?
You know how you said you wouldn't need a hill giant a moment ago?
Well, unless we run out of cattle, or dwarves, or kobolds. But there's lots of those.
Laffy is barely able to hold back at this.
I am about ready to ghost walk through the wall.
You are exactly the problem. Sooner or later, there's going to be people that rise up to stop that kind of stuff. Hill Giant's going to have to change. Frost Giant's going to be changing too.
How else are we supposed to eat?
How much land do you think you could farm if you took a dwarf's instruction? How long it takes a dwarf to seed a field when you have strides as long as yours? Imagine if you were to work together instead of working the way you do.
The seeds are so tiny. I can't eat a
Yes.
seed.
You're right, you can't.
Laffy?
I've tried stuffing a seed in the ground once, nothing came out.
That's why you need the dwarves' help. But they should be equal. Because they're going to be dwarves that are going to be stronger than you soon. You'll have to listen to them.
There are. Must have said
This
we
is why it's
beat
so
all the
hard.
dwarfs.
To deal with giants. Takes another step forward, dangerously close to her face.
No. Stay away!
So
She
set in your
snatches
ways.
the club and puts it in front of her.
Mm-hmm. So set in your ways. Even when talking reasonably, you still speak as if you have no concern for others.
I'm ghost walking through the wall.
There's a big open portal in front.
Okay, well I'll just
There's really
climb
no
up.
room. It's just her
Mhm.
against the stone wall she's made for herself.
I mean, I can climb up to the other wall and just spider climb.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Payne, you've got
Olafi.
one shot to try to make Olafi not kill this giant.
Olafi. She'll learn eventually, and it's not gonna come from us. It will hit her like a boulder in the face. And either she's going to learn or she's going to be left behind. But it's not going to be by our hands. We've done enough. We got enough information for the road ahead. She's not worth it.
Olafi turns back to this giant. You're going to promise to us right here, right now. Form a dread. Just to add a little bit of that spooky factor.
Is that a save on my part?
Nope. It's only a save if I actually do punching. I'm doing it entirely for aesthetic purposes because I love it.
Fair enough.
Death will come hunt you down if you slay another innocent creature.
So our
You're gonna do
cow's
no
innocent.
harm. Cows are innocent enough.
I can't eat a cow.
Anyone else that can talk like we can, don't kill.
But what if a cow talks?
If a cow talks, then don't eat it.
You probably shouldn't eat it.
If
Yeah, I
it
wouldn't eat a
talks,
talking cow.
don't eat it.
Simple, yeah?
You can trade. Your magic, people would pay you for it.
People don't want magic rocks.
You'd be surprised.
You would be very surprised.
I think magic rocks are cool.
We used to have a magic rock.
Did we?
Yeah, remember the one that controlled water elementals?
Oh yeah.
It's more of an orb than a rock.
It's
Yeah.
a polished rock.
And
you
you
want
said
my rock?
you have a rock.
She's like just holds on to the one that's like sitting on her necklace. The one that's been humming and glowing this whole time.
I mean, a rock's a rock.
Is that what lets you cast your spells?
No, it's got a rune on it.
That's the thing that tried to push me back. That's yours. I'm not going to take it from you.
See, people don't want rocks.
Take it.
No.
Can you make more of those rune rocks?
Once one breaks. But if you have the rock, I don't know if it broke.
See? That rock sounds important to you. You shouldn't take things that are important to people. Oh, this is weird. I'm done with this conversation. You won't be dying by my hand today.
Okay.
And you guys can come up and talk to the giant if you want to.
Nah, Drana's kind of in a huff after hearing that it ate dwarves and
What?
is.
Would
Kind
it
of.
make you feel better if I took the rock? I'll
No,
trade you for it.
no.
Just go
No.
away!
Well, I was gonna trade for it. All right. Bye.
I'm gonna start climbing down.
Lofty will catch up to Pain. That giant could end up killing again. Not everyone's as strong as we are. They
No,
prey on the
but-
weak.
Here's the thing, we
Anything-
left an impression on her.
Which is what we have to do if we want to be heroes to the people who they enslave.
I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't very heroic, now was it?
No, not really.
I mean, it
Good
kind of felt like
lord.
we were shooting the messenger there.
It felt like we
Yeah.
were shooting a sign that could speak and breathe.
Yeah.
Look, Alafi, can I ask you a favor?
I cannot guarantee my answer.
I need you to at least try. Okay? As you see, not every giant is as black and white as you imagine them to be. Some
That
of them are
one
just trying to do their
was
jobs.
hardly agreeable.
She was agreeable enough to listen.
Don't forget that at the start of this, she threatened us. She was going to magic crush us by her words. Drop a cliffside on us.
I know, and we showed her that we were the stronger. But the thing is, I know you have a very, very strong vendetta against these giants, and I don't blame you. None of us do. But we need to rein it in at least a little bit, just so that we can get by without
Offie's going to
having
turn,
too many eyes on us.
step close. Too many eyes. I point up at the mountain. Gaia announced
Aside
us
from
to
that
the
one.
entirety of this place. Everyone knows who we are at this point. There are going to be giants that will have to die.
No,
Without a
forget that.
doubt.
And there will be giants that don't have to.
Like this one here. I am being tempered. Well, Offie's going to start to walk away. By Alafi's mind, the fact that this giant is alive is the more kindness than it deserves.
I think we made a difference.
I feel like we
Oh.
could have made more of a difference. Whatever. If we come through here and see bones, we'll know we've bones of sentient creatures. Then that'll be.
If we find anyone dead by that giant's hand, I'm ripping her head off myself.
See, understandable.
Well, I hope you're for it.
That's
I'll be happy
if.
to help you. I'll be happy to help you out, but I don't want to kill her myself. So I'll abide to your murder, but not be a part of it.
You know, I just had a realization. The deal you made with her, only eating sentient creatures, or anyway,
Eating creatures that can't talk.
she could just go around eating babies.
When are babies gonna come through here?
I can imagine that if she tries that, we won't have to be the ones to kill her. Also, the hill giant, I'm sure, would hopefully understand that we weren't being that specific.
Anyway.
Let's at least hope the next giant we run into is, just named like Blood Gore the Mutilator, and we don't have to be, iffy about it.
But I am worried about this random hunger pain guy, whatever his name is.
Yeah, whoever the hunger is, will more than likely have to eliminate.
Imagine if his name was the Sandwich.
Someone who eats dwarves as they can't grow enough food for him. It sounds like if this particular gluttonous monster is gone, then there will be plenty of food, potentially for the people here to trade with everyone else in the Hollow Highlands.
Good point.
We do want to point out that they refer to this one as the Master, so we don't know how many giants are subservient to him.
Very true. Hill giants tend to be the least organized, so hopefully we'll be able to take them out. I mean, you saw we were able to take on that stone giant leader, albeit their tribe was very small.
Yeah, but she didn't want to fight either. I'm noticing a theme here that most of them don't actually want to fight.
Yeah, after we almost killed them, or threatened to kill them. And you have to remember, that one nearly killed me.
Fair.
We-
Yes, that's true.
Can't be soft.
I'm
If the
perfectly
hunger-
fine. I'm perfectly fine, defending ourselves and eliminating some giants who are literally threatening us. Just maybe not the ones who are just clearly posted because they don't know how to write a sign.
There's no telling how many people that giant has killed, by the way.
Is-
Whether directly or indirectly.
I guess the warning is to keep people from dying due to them not, feeding the. Anyway,
Yeah, and send them back north to where the frost giants are. Truly, what kindness.
I mean, yeah, I guess this is only a two-way street. Road, path,
Mm-hmm.
crevice,
Valley.
valley, ravine.
They're hardly looking for a warning. They're likely looking for more of an excuse.
There.
One second. I found my notes this time. Everybody gets their long rest.
Yay!
Yay! Fear's Mischief is such a weird spell.
Tell me about it.
I'm blind.
StarCraft is a fun game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It. Nope.
74 days.
Oh god.
Alafi, since you're most knowledgeable of this area, you will know what this place is by heart.
Yeah, this is very close to home.
Numbledore, once a dwarven mining settlement, is now ruled by the hill giants of Gaia. When the giants discovered dwarfs were preparing to dig into the great mountain, they sent a mighty force to obliterate the operation. Now it stands as a husk of its former self, populated by roving traders foraging the lands, farmers and warriors of the giants of Gaia. Because of the gluttonous nature of their ruler, most residents have resorted to farming crops, animals, anything they can in order to maintain this leader's appetite.
And it's been this way since, like, Alafi used to live in this area, like, 100 and some odd years ago?
Yes.
Okay. Alafi will then give everyone the rundown of this town and a little bit of its history.
And
Well,
you left
it's
it?
past. I don't know the recent history, of course.
And you left it like that?
I didn't live here. We Furbolgs lived in the forest, hidden, so we didn't have to live under this.
Hmm.
I was a different person back then, to be fair. I was much better at following rules back then.
And you would also know this leader by name. The Master of Hunger, Grelbolg.
Grelbolg.
The hill giant that now rules Numbledore. Considered a glutton even amongst its own hill giants, he asks for tribute in the payment of food. In return, it provides the, quote, protection of its hill giants brought in from Gaia. Most who would
Gotta
see
love
that as a very unfit trade for the folks that once called this mining operation home. But there's little choice in the matter for the time being. Failure to provide tribute threatens to have the warriors abandon them, leaving them exposed to the other fire giants as well as the elements. At least that's the threat that they claim to bring.
Mm-hmm. Of course, if the dwarves were to get access to the mine, then they would have resources galore. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you see
You
the
know-
very foundations of, just like you saw in Falling Fire with the other mining town you're in. There's all the structures of settlements needed to just, hoist up a good working force to dig into the mountains and deep below. But the hill giants stopped them, and now they sort of squat in these places and eat all of the food. Anyone who's not a giant essentially lives in slavery or squalor, desperately trying to feed the guards.
The endless appetite of the protection racket they got going on, effectively. All right. Well, what's the plan?
Roughly
Liberation?
a population of 300 people, including the subservient dwarves, kobolds, and other beast folk that might call this place home for the time being. For about every 10 people, there's about one hill giant among them.
30-ish?
So about 30-ish hill giants and a leader.
So, the plan here is going to be, first off, to find Drana's home. Because we have other things to do while we're here. And while we're here, if we can, eliminate the biggest hill giant.
Liberation.
Although, doing that, we'll also need to set up the local populace to be able to defend themselves from other things. They're not far enough away from frost giant territory to be immune to those, so the dwarves will need time to make, ideally, a defensive point in there. I'm just pointing at the big gate into the mountain. Because you can bring 30 hill giants and only 2 are going to be able to stand abreast in that gateway.
Right.
They get any ballista set up in there, it'll be very difficult to deal with. Especially if there are any dwarven clerics in here. Ooh, it'll be impossible to break.
So our best bet is to at least mingle and see if we can find wherever Drana's map thingy might be.
Speaking of which, we are, again, a very noticeable bunch.
I think
We
Tora
should...
can do his magic trick to make us all seemingly look like dwarves.
Exactly what I was going to suggest.
Ah, wow. Can you do that, Tora? Oh, by the way, how did you make the cliff get bigger?
So that's major image, but now I can make the illusions actually tangible.
So you could have made like a whole herd of cattle?
No, it's still got to fit inside a square, and it has to be something inanimate.
Oh, well, they could have been like cow statues.
You could make cow
I am-
corpses.
Ah. Cow cart guy?
Or
That's an
cow.
object, technically.
It's a very weird way of saying it.
That's gross.
It's
Yeah, but either Tora, Jessica, that. So, yeah,
I'm
so
sorry,
you made.
I just have a string of thought. I'm just like, you make an illusory cow corpse, you bring that corpse into reality, you resurrect it with magic, and then you try to speak with animals on it. What the fuck is it gonna say?
What am I?
The cow isn't real.
The cow's flopping on
This
the
cow's
ground.
alive.
Sorry, that was just a train of thought I had to get out there. Go ahead.
Oh my god, that's terrifying to think about now.
I am God.
I mean,
I am beyond the void.
it would be an illusory cow, so you theoretically there is no object to target with the spell.
No, it becomes
It
real.
becomes
from
real with the
thing.
illusory
It's
magic
real.
level.
No, that's not.
That's how
No.
the magic works now.
No,
It
that's
is
not
a
how it
real
works.
thing.
Anyways,
It's not-
That's how.
anyways, let's
Okay,
move
let's
on.
get-
But yes, could you do that, Tora? And I don't know if Alafi's gonna be a very tall dwarf, or what.
So the way this works is we would appear as dwarves, but this would not pass inspection. So if anything were to try to pass over our heads and hit us instead, then the whole thing's up.
Wouldn't it make it real though?
Would
You
it
just
make
said
me
you
that
could-
case-
slightly taller?
We just
I can
try to
make-
make ourselves look nondescript. We still want to be dwarven, but then the 5 of us just have to be careful not to bump into people.
Don't
Be
worry, I
reasonable.
got. I'll take care of it. When Joss turns into a dwarf,
Pop
dwarf
all the
miner that
magic
looks
hat.
ragged. Tap on my magic hat, looking depressed. Wanna lend my? I'm ready. Depression, like a sad dwarf.
If I can make a suggestion,
Yes.
if I do seeming on everybody to make us dwarves, I would suggest Drana take the lead on things since she would not have that flaw.
Oh yes,
Yeah, great idea.
very
It
good.
also means it won't be me talking to giants, which means they might get to live a little longer, which you guys seem to care about. Although here I would not attempt anything. It would be foolish.
Not until we have the upper hand.
Hey, Alafi,
Yes?
do you know where their leader is located? Because we don't want to accidentally bump into them.
Where are they at? It's been like 80 years since Alafi's been here, to be honest. He may have moved.
Be hysterical if he's in the same spot.
I mean, I kind of imagine like a wait, nope, Jabu Jabu. Wrong
I'm
series.
imagining like
Jabba the Hutt kind of deal is what my brain is
Yeah.
thinking. But
Yeah,
of course,
same.
I haven't changed
Jabba was mobile. I'm imagining like the guru on Namek in Dragon Ball, where he's just in that chair forever.
Or that one vampire from Blade, the fat one.
So, the leader, Grelbolg, has set his, shall we say, throne room at the mouth of the cave. Literally using his body to block it.
There you go.
Ew.
Oh.
Or at least his throne.
Mhm.
Well, I definitely am going to have to ask some questions around here, but that's
Feel free to
mostly to
start.
get a bearing on where my family could have originated, I guess.
Mhm, mhm. And a quick question for God. Where would Alafi's family be kept? I forget if they were kept closer to where we lived in Numbledore, or if they have been specifically taken to Durandal.
They have been taken to Durandal.
That's what I thought. Okay, just wanted to confirm.
Yep.
Might have been some priority shifting if that were the case, but yep.
Well, let's go find an inn and we can ask our questions, of the locals and get a lay of the land. I feel like that's probably the best way to start this, right?
Tora, how tall can you make your seeming spell?
I don't think we could pass as giants.
I could.
I don't think so.
Lafiel speaking giantish. Oh, I assure you I could.
Keep in mind, if you want to be giant-sized, your voice would be coming out of your dick.
That sounds really funny.
That sounds exactly like how giants talk.
Huh?
Oh, you meant literally. Okay, never mind. Just about. Oh wait, never
Don't forget
mind.
that hill giants are typically
Oh.
12 to 14 feet tall, correct?
Okay. See, unfortunately, my limit is I can only change it by 1 foot in height.
Oh.
So I
Yeah.
think dwarves are gonna kind of have to be it.
And dwarves are kind of pushing it for some of us, too.
With that noted, Elafi will say, "Oh, don't worry about me then. And I'll use the Firbolg disguise self because it has a higher range to make myself look, albeit still tall for a dwarf, but dwarf nonetheless.
Be careful, that might not last.
It'll last long enough."
Alright, well, if need be.
Elafi is now a 4'10", very stocky dwarf.
Solid.
Okay, so everyone else good being a slightly tall dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with whatever. You are the boss.
But I think I'm roughly staying the same size, especially in these heels.
Yeah, and you're going to be able to pass inspection at that size, so that's why this is on you.
Fair
Congratulations.
enough.
All right. Yep, Tor's gonna draw the card, and since Ilafi is kind of the one who knows the area a little better, he's gonna pattern the seeming disguises on the dwarf that he is made up. Similar style of clothing, similar basic appearance.
Trying to blend into the place.
Yeah.
And these would be far shabbier clothes than you have probably ever worn in your life.
Rags.
You know, like
Dwarf Cora looks down and shudders.
the tunic, the strings that wrap the cuffs along, one of those big old belts that keeps like a little pouch on your side. Some sandals or boots.
Just want to say this. Drana is going to tuck her holy sigil into her shirt. So it's not obvious to giants.
Yes.
In case the giants are on the lookout. Alright.
Yep. As you put on your disguises and begin to.
Just to flavor this one more. Drana's disguise, in order to pass as close as possible, is as close to her natural shape as I can get it.
Also, your illusion would make this real until you and I ever decide to drop it. We would be real.
So here's the thing. The illusion itself can be tangible, so if part of the illusion that would not, okay, here's the thing. The way that works is it's only one object out of the illusion.
Right. So it can't affect all of us. It'd be one thing at a time.
Correct.
Of the illusion.
And it
We're
has to
also
be
not
something
objects.
it has to be an object, it has to be inanimate. So like I could make a prop that one of us is carrying. I could make that real. If there's something about this illusion that needs to be presented or felt,
Right.
I could do that.
Hand over some papers, stuff like that.
If you ever need to cross a bridge or cross a gap, you can just illusory a bridge.
That's literally the example they give you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very useful, but as a disguise, no, it doesn't come to play.
All right, and I guess we're all similarly dressed, except for Drana's the most tangible of us. All right.
Yeah.
you better lead-
Drana, they should be able to come in full contact with Drana without noticing anything.
You better go lead the way there, Drana. Oh, should we go up with names? I prefer the name Cecil. Cecil the Sad Dwarf.
What is that accent?
What do you mean? This is my
Cecil.
dwarven accent.
Anyway,
You know us dwarves digging
enough
too
about
deep.
it, really
He's like does a little jig.
Mhm.
Nothing wrong with my voice.
I will be Wanda.
Wanda? Never heard of her.
Perfect.
Cecil, Wanda, what about you, Tora?
Doc.
Doc? Alright. What about you, Payne?
I'm happy. How about
What the hell is that kind of name?
That would be a
Happy?
terrible name.
Hi ho, hi ho.
that? Thank
go.
you.
See, I actually came up with a real name. Happy is just what you shouldn't be around this town.
It's irony.
Oh,
It is very irony.
well, alright. Happy the Sad Dwarf, sure.
Yep.
And, Alafi, what about you? The Tall Dwarf?
Morgran.
Morgram where? Oh, okay, Morgram. Wow, that made me feel sad all of a sudden. Jeez. Okay. God damn, now I don't have to act. I am sad now.
Wish you would go for something a little more subtle, but beggars can't be choosers.
Alright, lead the
Named
way,
after heroes of
Wanda.
the past. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh. Yeah,
Fair.
that makes sense. I mean, I guess so. Well, let's get back to the grind, Wanda.
So as you've put these illusions on and have made your new identities, you see two hill giants stumbling over towards you as you make your way in.
Oi! Dirt eaters! What are you doing out here?
We came from foraging. Must feed the master, yes? Yes.
He leans down to smell.
Smells like good meat.
Indeed. But we must get going. We must not keep the great hungry one waiting.
You know it by now. Set it by the tributes. And get back to the farms.
Yes, sir. And we're going to head in, I guess.
Making it look like we're lugging our bags around.
Yeah.
Spirit's broken.
Physical labor.
Like walking.
Yeah. When we're out of eye shot, I'm going to glance around for the inn, if you do not mind.
Sure, easy enough. As you pass by what appears to be a depiction of a dwarven female sort of holding this staff and wearing this sort of what do you call it? Not a tiara, but more like a band. Like a metal band across their head.
Circlet.
A circlet, thank you.
Yeah. I was like, I know what you're talking about.
Can I roll a history check, see if I know who this is?
Certainly.
Alrighty. 21.
21. Well, long time ago, the dwarven settlements such as Hemgruff, Numbledore, Thrandural, they all, even when a small village or a new settlement was formed, they would appoint a new king and queen to that area, to that village, to that small settlement, no matter how big or small it was. This would be Queen Toana.
Wanna. I am Tuana.
I look to the statue, but I'm not going, and I just continue walking. I will. I'm mostly trying to get out of public before I bring up anything about any dwarves because I don't know the customs in this area.
Yep. As you push past the statue, you find this long, tall stone structure. Sign out front with mugs of ale and carvings of beds in the walls. Simply put, the Bedrock Inn.
All right.
Well, they got rock bottom price in here.
Quite literally, everything is of a poor and squalid quality as they have tried to carve their way out into making themselves a somewhat legitimate business. So
I mean, when
it's hard to get any form of food for yourself when you're so busy feeding someone else's hunger.
They also took the mattresses, so you gotta sleep on raw. Damn.
The lights are on, the beds in their own little separate cubbies just made of straw. This sort of this sort of bedrock platform lays a place for a bar. Behind you see this like bald-headed dwarf, this very big bushy beard that almost covers his mouth completely. Got these like a lot of aged lines across his forehead and cheeks. You can tell if it's not age, it's stress.
Graybeard.
Not yet. Though the hints are coming on.
Salt and peppered. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, stress will do that to you for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So the statue outside is actually of an old queen of the dwarves. So, at least some remnants of the old kingdom are still here.
Well, yeah, I guess so, Wanda. Should we look around and give the food before we try to fiddle in, or do we just want to mingle in?
Well, I feel like we should make our way through the town and go stop by stop before we actually get there.
I think we should mitigate food into the thing they can't smell. That way, if we need to, we bring more food and be able to move around freely.
Oi!
Yeah, pretty good.
If you're not sleeping or on your break, you better stop yapping before the hill giants get you.
Yeah, we better keep walking, Wanda.
So where do you think you're going to say you're from? Olavi has the full dwarf accent going too.
Yes, I don't know.
Don't recognize you out in the fields.
Wanda will will approach the innkeeper, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
Or at least the only dwarf in this building right now.
As best that they can be.
Well, we actually came from one of the other settlements. You know, supplies and whatnot. So we're not used to the conditions here.
Boy, you picked a bad place to be.
If it was a choice, do you think we would have made it?
I wouldn't have made it even if it was my only choice. I'd sooner take my chances with the beasts out there. At least they won't prolong your suffering.
Well, I always say times tend to be a shifting.
Yeah. And we still have I still have hundreds of years of doing jobs like this.
Quick question, Tora. Is if we cast a spell, does semen disappear, or is it only when you drop it?
Does what disappear?
No, I'm just saying, does the illusion disappear if someone casts a spell?
No, there's nothing about that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I misheard you.
No, I was just asking Tora if I could cast a spell, would it drop on me? That's what I was
Okay.
just kind of inferring. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You yeah, I mean, I could whisper to him if need be. You know, magically.
I could do it too without wasting a spell slot.
It's a cantrip. Message.
I also just have telepathy, so.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
Wait, I forgot. You can. We do this telepathically. Oh yeah.
So Drana
You don't want to
will.
show our hand too easily. That's the
Yeah.
that's the other thing.
So the conditions seem harsher here than up north. Well, I guess it's not as cold, but it's still
And at
pretty
least
bad.
there you got walls to protect you. Here we only
Yeah.
got the giants to rely on.
Unless,
Well-
of course, you got past them into the mine.
Could you say that again? I didn't hear you.
Unless, of course, you got past them into the mine.
Don't even talk about the mine.
Ah. I see.
Do have a question, kind of.
Like, you're already here, and that's already crazy enough business. They're dumb enough, so I assume you're all in here pretending to be workers.
Of course, we're looking for something else and looking if there's any way we could help.
Now spit it out.
Drana will untuck her her holy sigil. I'm looking for I'm looking for the household that carried this sigil in this city. And I show her the Emberlight sigil. Show him the Emberlight sigil.
By the fucking ancestors.
I was told this is where a long journey starts.
It very much is. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you. But a house like that in this town don't exist.
Understood. I I appreciate the help, and I tuck it away. We're still going to explore the town, and is there anything that we can help with to, well, to at least give you a stable living here?
Well, most of the town right now is running on nothing but water and scraps left by the hill giants. Now, I'm not one to be stowing away food. They tend to check here first when they run out.
Let's see.
But if you were somehow to start feeding some folks around here, and I mean feeding them proper, you might find someone who's knows what's you're looking for around that neck there.
Thank you. And we'll do our best. And I am actually going to hand him 2 of my rations.
You see him
Just to make sure.
just like as he sees like what he perceives as like the freshest food he's had in a while, just quickly starts snatching and goes straight for like the meat, the jerky.
And I say, thank you for your help. As I walk out of the inn.
Well,
I have one question before we leave.
Yeah.
Out of all the dwarves in town, who would you say is the leader of the dwarves?
Leader,
Who commands the most respect?
hard to say. Usually we're all strung, too tired to even decide what our next food's gonna be.
And we just feed the whole town? Or at least try to.
A lot of mouths to feed.
We don't have enough rations.
You're not wrong.
They grow enough food.
I feel enough for that.
This innkeeper must be absolutely shitting themselves, by the way. We are talking some serious fucking trouble.
And that's why Drana is walking out of the inn.
All right, Wanda, we good to keep looking around?
Mm-hmm.
Look for Cragpike.
Rag.
Crackpot, got it.
Crag pipe.
Pike.
Oh,
Okay.
like a weapon.
Be the tip of the spear, hopefully.
A lot of us
All right.
still yearn for the mines, but he does the most.
Rock and stone, brother.
Do you still have hope then?
They have to. Or else they wouldn't be living here.
If
Hey.
everything goes well over the next couple days, you won't have to hope for long.
Alright. So I guess we'll continue heading through the town, just right?
Yep.
Roughly.
Rag pike.
Yeah, actually, which way do you guys want to go?
You should check the fields just
Anywhere
to see
that
how
isn't
they're
open here.
We should be getting to the fields.
Yeah.
Make it look like we're still working. Yeah?
Honestly, it might be not a bad idea for us to hop in and work with a few folks for a bit. My disguise is only going to last an hour, so I can spend like half an hour here, of course.
Well,
I mean, I'd be fine to help at least scout ahead and at least bring food up. I can keep up a disguise longer.
Yeah, mine lasts a good 7 hours longer. So,
I'll have to hide soon, but I mean, out of any of us who needs to hide, I won't have trouble.
True, which means you should also be the one scouring the town while we're questioning the people in the fields.
Good point. I will go and just disappear into some alleyways. Walk behind a rock and just fucking gone.
Alright,
Honestly,
you should go with him.
yeah.
Don't worry. If you need us, we'll contact you.
Oh, with the gears turning in my head right now.
If
Hey.
you're in danger, make a sound like a dying giraffe.
Hey,
That's
I'm
exactly
the
what
one.
it sounds like.
Oh,
What's a
do you want me do you want me to make the sound? I know it.
Oh no.
let's not make it right now, because that might garner a little much attention.
Here, I'll put it in your head real
Someone
quick,
suddenly
man. As I hold up
wondering
my
how a
finger.
giraffe.
No, I'm gonna just go. Just gonna go.
Remember,
Sunshine.
I'm the one who's
Yes.
got gears in his head.
Don't jump into anything reckless, okay?
I used to do this kind of thing professionally. I'm not gonna be reckless yet.
You got to keep a lava in check. Good luck.
Oh, now that's a dynamic duo: the stealth boys, the magic lads, and Drana. Well, now
If-
Drana's a
If
magic
Payne and
magic.
I get the right drop on someone, they will not survive the first round.
See, I have thoughts.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna
I have
specifically make a plan.
ideas.
All right, Drana, since you're leading this posse, where should we go? Check out the fields, see if we can
Well-
scramble up some people.
Yep, blend in and question who you can. See if we could find out what where this stone pike is.
All right. I see snooping around party. I see blending in party.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snooping party.
Alright.
Give me stealth checks.
You got it, boss.
Blending in party. Performance checks.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Let's see,
God.
10 plus 14, 24.
24. All right.
Performance, we have a 33 from Joust.
6, I'm terrible.
33.
7.
Boy,
Boy, Joust is really making up for y'all.
you worked
Yeah.
16 hours. What do you get? Yeah, Joust, you need to know. Who's Joust? I'm Cecil Sadfellow. Joust, you're getting too deep in the sauce.
You're getting too in character.
Sorry. Some say I still yearn for hope. Like, Joust.
So,
Yeah.
as you go out to these fields, you see essentially between every little section, you see what appears to be guarding it. One of the hill giants. And you see in front of them, they're resting their hands on what appears to be a rock that goes all the way up to their knees. Just a line of these hill giants. And they're just staring out into the fields.
Oh, kind of like an overseer watching workers on the farm.
Pretty much.
Oof.
And as far as you can see across the fields, you see goblins, dwarves, bugbears, kobolds. They're all working these fields. It is prime
Boiling.
harvest season.
Oh yeah, it's full, right?
You imagine these giants are looking at them, making sure that they don't eat the food.
Mm.
And that
They're
rock
cutting
is
out.
their enforcement tool.
I mean, one big rock will definitely take out a good amount of people.
You do see, in fact, where there used to be craters in the plotted farm. You imagine that those rocks are thrown
Mm-hmm.
at any disobeying.
All right, everyone, follow my lead. Grabs like a hoe, just like goes into the field. Remember,
Dra-
set.
Drana's going to grab I assume they have a gardening scythe or something.
Yeah, they have
For,
garden
like,
tools
a
at your
week.
disposal.
Yeah. She grabs the most inconvenient one ever.
Yeah, one clearly made
Mhm.
for taller folk.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, this one for nipping the branches off of trees. Perfect for farming.
Hedge clipper!
Yeah, you grab like tree.
Like while
tree
some people
trimmer.
are plucking the tomatoes off of branches, you're like nipping the leaves off of an apple tree. Not even grabbing the apples, just nipping leaves from it.
Joust is like irrigating the cabbage out and like actually pulling out the stuff and everything, and with a bunch of other people.
Oh yeah, you just see what other people are doing and just like act as they do, and you're just
It's like John Henry in the field. Oh,
like a Yakuza,
Wow.
like Kiryu from Yakuza just picking up a new trade out of the blue.
Acquiesce in farming. First harvest. Irrigate the land. Grab cabbages. Acknowledge farming program. Activate in farm simulator.
Tora is trying his best to emulate what Joust is doing.
Yeah, like
Kind of.
you're used to like processing the foods and items, not actually farming them.
I imagine between physical labor and some sort of trauma reaction, Tora is not doing so well.
You're just lifting stuff into a wheelbarrow. For sure. Oh, father.
You can see like some of the farmers looking at you and Drana, just like, you better pick up the pace. You're gonna make us all look bad.
Don't worry. I'll try and get him back on task.
You gotta be like this guy here.
Trim.
I suggest you try and harvest the plants. Grab one of them baskets and one of the cherry pickers over there. Oh, by the way, nice to meet all y'all. I'm Cecil.
And I will grab a basket and start picking cherries as fast as I can. Although Drana being Drana, she's not going to be the most delicate with them.
I need you 3 to give me perception checks.
Perception? Okay. +9. +9. I'm too in character. I can't look away. 17?
24.
24.
Ah.
God damn.
So Drana, Tora, as you see like Joust is going through the motions, like maybe like bending over and picking up some fruit, you see what appears to be this persnickety little kobold like gently pulling stuff out of Joust's pockets and replacing them with little sticks to counterbalance the weight in his pockets.
Ooh, boy. Trying to grab like a handkerchief.
gonna-
It's just a bunch of sticks. Ooh.
Can I accidentally, like, as I'm picking, I accidentally bring my arm back too far and smack him in the nose with my elbow?
Sure, give me an improvised weapon roll.
Am I proficient in that? No, I'm not.
We'll just
It's
use your
farming
strength
tool.
modifier for it.
Farming tools. You're gonna knock this kid out.
Alright. 17.
Yeah, 17's definitely gonna just bop the kobold in the back of the head.
Sorry.
Oh!
Sorry, didn't see you there. Continues picking.
Oh, you all right there, little Oh, sorry, friend. I might have bumped into you.
Just get back to work! As he sort of like scuttles off.
All right, bye. You see Joust tries to reach for like a handkerchief. It's just a bunch of sticks and just wipes it out of his face. Woo.
As you see him scuttle off, though, a rock just completely flattens the kobold.
Well, All right then, and going to everyone starts getting back to work quickly.
No
Right, give me a
fooling
basket.
around.
Gauss is definitely picking up the slack as people are freaking out. Just
You see one of the hill giants just stomp over, roll the big boulder off of the kobold's now pancake-shaped
Wow.
body.
oh.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Spurt, no.
It's sort
His
of like
name was Pancake. He lived as he died. Slat.
as he sort of like picks the kobold off and starts like shaking the dirt off him. You see Jow's like some of your gold and some trinkets like start falling out of the kobold.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't mind. How much gold? I only had about 40 silver left.
It was about as much silver as he could pocket.
All right, I'll say about 20 silver because I don't really care much for money. I mean, I leave
As
it
he
loose
does.
in the bag. I don't even have a coin pouch.
And as unceremonious as this kobold was crushed, you see him sort of just like just rip whatever clothing was off him and just takes just a big bite out of the kobold.
Probably kind of rolls them up like a fruit roll-up. Ugh.
Get back to it.
You got it. All right, I need all of you to re-irrigate here. Bring those wheelbarrows up. Go. I'm like kind of starting to bring them up. I'm like kind of leading everyone around. Like in between the
Or
talking,
Spurt.
I'm gonna go to like the nearby goblin or something, just for like, John, what was the name again? It was Bright.
Wanda?
No, yeah, well, yeah, I know your name, Wanda. Yeah, as I kind of lean over to pick up your basket. Go ask around. Try to just use this hoe, irrigate there, see if anyone knows.
Understood. As I take the hoe and start heading to, I guess, one of the sections where they're replanting trees or bushes.
Probably the fields tilling up more of their root
Yeah.
vegetables.
Boy, would have been great to Google what do farmers do after winter, or what do farmers do
Oh.
during winter?
Yeah, for the harvest, yeah.
Because whatever it is, that.
Yeah.
Well, they're
I'm gonna go do
harvesting, they're
that.
planting they're doing basically just gathering all the food that's been up there and retilling the land, yeah.
Stockpiling, typically.
Stockpiling, and then making sure the land's set for the winter freeze.
And I'll ask a dwarf if he knows where the person we're looking for is. Stonepike? Was that his name?
Ask around for Stonepike.
Cragpike.
Cragpike. Yes,
Croc-
there he is.
Cragpike.
By the way,
Crag
when
pipe.
I do that to you, Drona, I'm gonna give you a bardic. That's
Thank
what
you.
that was about. Yeah, just in case,
And-
yeah.
Yeah, but she is specifically speaking in dwarvish, so
All right, so you're gonna
it's
start.
not out of character.
Gonna start asking around in Dwarvish. All right, give me a persuasion roll as we cut over to our
Absolutely.
snooping party. What's our snooping party
Still
up to?
I
You
don't
said it's
know
a
where to
D10,
start.
right, Jess?
It's a D10 if you need it, yes.
15?
That's
Alright.
that's better.
We'll get to
Haven't
that.
done this in a
in a bit.
while. See if we can't assassinate a leader, shall we?
I would like to see if I can examine the patrol of the hill giants in the area. Like maybe shadow one of them, and just like see where they go. Once I have a set like route routine, I follow another one, rinse and repeat for a couple of others, even a few that start going over towards the cave mouth, but never follow them completely all the way.
Trying to
You're tailing giants to get an idea of their patterns.
Yes.
So we'll start with a stealth roll.
You got it.
Laffy's tagging along for this, yes?
Are you asking me?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Smart.
Well, what are you doing, Alafi?
I believe that was the plan, right? Was for us split into two groups.
Yep.
Like, why are you asking me what you're doing? That's your choice.
I'm just making sure.
DM, tell me what to do.
10 plus 14, 24.
24,
And a 20 from me.
Right. We'll keep those in mind. All right. All right. You keep yourselves pretty hidden with those rolls, but to sort of gauge a better idea of their patterns, give me a investigation check.
Got it.
Like, is there any patterns you can discern from their meandering around the town?
That would be a 10 plus 11, so 21.
21?
Reliable talent, so busted.
It's so
I
good.
know.
I love it.
Yeah. DM, I'm never having anything below a 20.
DM, I'm not having anything below a 10. And I am proficient in investigation, by the way, so
Shaw. Shaka bra.
All right, it's not a contest.
It is to me. I'm the skill monkey here.
I know it isn't, but if it was, I would win.
I'm the investigating boy. I'm the one who sees.
I'm the one who finds. I'm the detective boy. I'm the one who finds. No.
Gert, what's your role?
The investigation?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was letting
assuming
you
you
handle
want to
that.
investigate.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Here, just for you, we're gonna go off yours, but a -1 on a D20.
Natural 20. Aw, 10.
And,
Okay.
all right,
A little
so
higher than I thought I would.
He's watching your back. That's what he's doing.
Fair enough.
When it comes to being lookout, Olafi's the best.
Makes sense.
the hill giants seem to have a very, shall we say, broad pattern. It is as simple as wandering the biggest streets back and forth, seeing anybody that's smaller than them, and telling them to get back to work.
And it's like in groups of twos.
Okay.
So you've noticed that they usually stick to the main two thoroughfares in this little settlement that they have for themselves here. Occasionally one
Okay.
might steer clear of it from a smell they get in the air of potential food that they might just go and steer away from to consume it, or to just go find who might be in possession of it. If it's someone smaller than them, it tends to end in extortion.
Okay.
If it's just plain food lying around on the floor, or even just like a rogue donkey, they might just pick it up and eat it.
Is
Some
there anyone within the hierarchy of the guard or the usual just like routine of hill giants that they tend to kind of like listen to aside from the master
The biggest
that's
ones.
roaming around?
Bigger's better.
Okay. Bigger,
Oh no,
better.
it,
If you
Or
see a bigger
culture.
hill giant, they usually listen to the bigger one.
Okay. So I would probably assume
But
that
the-
the
like-
master is the biggest one of all.
So yeah, the three things you can take from, like, the biggest ones are the ones in charge. They usually stick to the main paths, and they're distracted by food.
Okay. It's good to know.
or makes a pile of poisonous pies.
Red, please. Trying to think. Let me have my gears turn. Let me think. I suppose the next thing to do would be to figure out how the guard kind of like shifts around the mouth of the cave right next to the master, if there are any.
So you came
Eyes on
close.
him would be good.
You came close to the mouth of the cave to know that it is a walled-off perimeter, like laid down by just like tall logs hammered into the earth. It is almost like its own walled-off encampment, where you imagine like the people in charge of this place, so to speak, would just be gathering there, or just a place dedicated for himself.
So there's like a little palisade wall that like stretches along here,
Like
kind of
a
thing.
little walled-off log palace. Like it's still very open air,
Kind of like a little fort.
like a fortress that's blocking off the cave.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna need to get past that fortress, and we're gonna need to figure out sleeping arrangements for the night. For them, not for us.
I assume there's like a gate of types around this palisade.
Yep.
How many guarding the gate?
You see two that are seemingly like holding the ropes. One that's off to the side, keeping an eye on things. Another one that is like, yeah, you would see this. You would see a group who have brought in their most recent harvest, wagoning it in. You hear the giants making their screams as they pull the ropes open to the gate, letting what appears to be like 5 caravans in, just full of just wheat, crops, tomatoes, cattle being brought in for their next tribute.
How often are these tributes like distributed throughout the day?
This is only your first instance of seeing it. If you want to try to take another peek at this round, I'm gonna need another stealth check from you both.
You got it.
I think we've got other stuff we can search. We don't want to spend a whole day watching a single gate. There are other buildings and stuff around that we can check out too. Like the building we're hiding right beside, for example.
Well, the thing is that what are we looking for within those particular areas? Because we know what it is that we're looking for in there. I'm looking for a set routine on like how often this guy eats and when he starts to fall asleep.
Good ideas. That'll require us getting into the center to actually see him, though. And I don't see that
Yeah,
happening
it
very
would.
easily. Albeit, I'm thinking when we need to get in there, we just go around the backside and go in from behind.
Yeah.
Because walls mean nothing to our group, of course. If anything, we should see if we can't find some dwarves that are willing to stand against.
You might be better at that if that is the case, because you definitely have the ability to kind of like A, speak their language, and B, know where they're coming from. And
I have a
I've
promise
got
to an
the
old friend that I
experience.
need to uphold, so...
Yeah. And I've got the experience of I know how to like tail a target and learn their routine before I end their lives.
I think you're still better at talking to folks than I am, to be honest.
I mean, eh,
Even if I lead
not
the
as good as our
conversation,
most
you know.
charismatic of the party, to be fair. But in this
But we need to
instance,
be
I think it would
stealthy.
make more sense if you were to gather up some troops that could possibly help in.
Tell you what, if you want to
Maybe
stay here and
something.
watch a gate, I won't stop you. I'm going to go talk to the dwarves.
Go for it.
And I will just slip inside this building right beside, since it seems to be a shop of some sort, I imagine.
Gather numbers, see if we can maybe get some help on this little coup.
And see if I can't find Craig Pike.
So I'm gonna roll that stealth.
All right.
It's 28.
28. All right, good to know.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, cool. I didn't know they had a Stargate thing over here.
All right.
Wow.
That ancient dwarven design, right?
Right.
So, Alafi, you enter this and that.
Mhm.
A shanty rundown trinket shop. You see all sorts of loose, shiny gems, jewelry, necklaces, all these little knickknacks and accessories, like collectibles, statues, furniture, anything that seems to be able to be pilfered seems to be getting sold here.
Mhm. I
And
imagine this is a shopkeep.
yes, behind a tall wooden counter, standing on top of the counter, you see what appears to be a little 2-foot kobold wearing these fine vestments comparatively to the rest of the folks in town. See, like this green vest with all these like little pockets that go through them, all like stitched up in different colors.
Oh, a customer! Welcome, welcome! What can I interest you in today? A new necklace? A swatch? Perhaps some new
Hey,
sandals?
Lucky. Keeping track of the time in my head, how long has it been?
From your time being here,
Yeah.
high or low?
Low.
Got about 5 minutes.
That's exactly what I thought. I've just wandered my way into this town, and I think that might have been a mistake in and of itself. It's interesting to see someone who isn't working on food. What's your deal?
Well, I am this and this is that. You buy from me, yes?
Got any diamonds?
Do I have diamonds? Of course I have diamonds!
Perfect.
Diamonds are a dwarf's best friend, yes? Oh, no offense.
None taken. How much do you like the Giants?
Oh, Giant's very good. Well, let me run my shop here for free.
For free?
I bring in customers. I bring in business. I bring in people.
And Luffy is not sure he likes this shopkeeper. Though, wouldn't it be better for you if the people actually had money to buy things?
Well, they do have money when they get here. They buy from me.
I see. Well, that's fine with me. It feels like you'll be a neutral party. Alright. But, yeah, diamonds. How much you got?
Diamonds. Yes, I got diamonds. Of course I have diamonds. There's the diamond. And nope.
Did you see him like throw a ruby across the room?
No, that wasn't the pot. No. It was in this pack, wasn't it?
I'll take diamond dust, too.
Diamond
I'm not
dust.
sure
Why
if
would
you
you
would
want
have
diamond
any-
dust? It's all...
It's if you had it. I don't know. Maybe a giant accidentally stepped on a diamond.
Oh no, giants can't fit in here.
I meant when they were bringing it out from them. I guess nothing's really been mined for a while, huh? Though, you're
Nothing
probably
has
not old
been
enough to know
mined.
that.
It is just mine.
Imagine how many diamonds would come through if the mine were to reopen. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice?
Wait, coming in or going out? Is it a diamond mine?
In the mountain? Back there? Behind the big giant? It's an everything mine, is it not?
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. This one is neither going to be helpful nor against us. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Ah, there it is. There is a diamond. How much you want for it? 500, 600, 700, 800? I can go
I'll take the
higher.
lowest of those ones. 500 sounds good.
500.
Is the diamond actually worth 500?
You have the tools
Been around
necessary
the
to
block.
investigate it?
I can't specifically investigate it, but I've been around.
You'd
a
have to
bit.
go by eyeballing it. Which, I mean, how many diamonds you've
Or
seen?
I'll ask him. Do you have any a gem glass? Take a closer look at this.
Jeweler monocle.
But I see it. It's right there. It's a diamond.
But how do we know it's worth 500? What if it's only worth 200?
I said it's worth 500. Then it's worth 500.
The thing you said it was worth 500, but why should I trust you?
Could be 6.
You don't get haggling much. Could be 4. This is why I'm asking. I just want to know. Just curious.
It's not 4.
Can you prove it?
Prove it.
Yeah.
How would I prove it? I go.
He kind of like snatches the diamond back quickly and just puts it on the table next to him. Then you then see him pull out this big iron mallet.
Yep. Sure.
That's not gonna meet the AC.
Bonk.
You see him smash the table.
See, very tough diamond. It broke the table. Got a point.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do here. Let me try.
See, my hand didn't break the diamond. The hammer didn't break it.
You missed.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. You can see the hole, like the dent in the table.
Nuh-uh.
Because I'm strong, this and that.
Has been 5 minutes.
It has been 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're strong, eh? Shift.
Giant! Giant! Giant!
Why do you think I was asking so many questions?
You see him scurry past you and begin to try to run out the door.
Okay, I will grab this diamond.
Big man! Big man! Big man!
And I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself with my new thing, with my new trick.
Go there.
Energy from my shadow and
Green, go guy. Green, go guy.
just entirely disappear and just walk out. And wait to see where he goes to get the giant's attention.
You have a this and that diamond.
Yep.
Worth maybe 500?
Oh, I doubt it.
Maybe 500?
All I know is that this will let us cast a few more spells.
Maybe, yeah.
Especially if you grind it up.
Precisely.
I mean, technically, if someone sells you a diamond for 500, then the diamond is worth 500.
It's not. And then Alafi's gonna wait. Invisibility lasts an hour, so I got time. Just wait to see the giants come running over. See how many he grabs. I'll just climb my way onto the roof here, so it's really easy for me to stay hidden.
Go back to our farming group here, shall we?
Joust not surprisingly not sweating as everyone else is super sweaty. Like... Oh yeah, what did Drano roll? That was the question. I can't remember. It was
15.
like 15, right?
15 asking around.
Hmm.
in Dwarvish, so.
And you're specifically asking for that name?
Yeah. The person the innkeeper told us to look for.
The one that strives for it more than anyone else.
Cragpike? He went off earlier to bring our first tribute of the day.
And you haven't seen him since?
It's been about an hour. Could be back any minute now.
Will you let him know I'm interested in talking if you see him?
And you are?
Oh, Wanda.
Wanda.
Yes.
Haven't seen you around this farm.
Well,
You been captured by the hill giants?
we're part of. I came in with a group from the north, and we were sent here to make sure be useful. Basically, a trade for supplies. Give me a roll deception for that bullshit.
Yeah, you do.
I'm okay with failing this, but yes. He's a terrible liar. Apparently not. 21.
I am dead serious.
It's unusual for the hill giants to be trading bodies for anything. But if they need workers that bad...
I mean, you saw that kobold just got hit with a rock, right?
What, those dime a dozen little bootlickers?
Case in point. They need some strong arms from the strongest slave city this side of Eos.
I don't have to put it that way.
Oh, it's to replace the kobolds that keep getting crushed. Anyway, continues picking.
Yep, he's reluctant to keep talking as he just
I
gets
am
back to
too.
work. What are the other two doing?
I should probably. Jess has to like think for a moment. He's like, Hey, Doc. How you holding up?
What's up?
Just saying. I think our allotted things there in the wheelbarrows. I'm gonna have to bring it to food. You think you'd be all right keeping an eye on Wanda and the rest over here?
Yeah, I can do my best.
All right. But if you stay anything, run away from the rock, I suppose. The serpentine. It's just like you see, like kind of gets the heavy like wheelbarrow full of food and starts bringing along to where they pile up the food.
Yep, you see a group of people already like lining up stuff, waiting for the caravan to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of curiosity, while Tor is going at this, I am gonna try and look around, see if there's like any particular dwarf that anyone seems that. I'm looking for one that maybe like others are deferring to or like coming up to more often.
Give me an insight roll.
Oh, that was me giving you a bardic, by the way. Like me trying to get your.
You need to explicitly
I
say
should do a
it,
bard.
Lou.
You're right. Yeah. And also it's past that time, so I was just I had to check.
Okay, a nat 1, so that
That wouldn't have helped anyway. You're right.
When everybody's taking a second glance at the sky to make sure a rock doesn't fall on them, it's hard to see a pecking order out in the field.
This place sucks.
Yeah.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe that's the point.
We knew that. We knew this going in.
Mm-hmm.
But you can feel the pressure yourself. Like, I am out on a target field right now. Like, this is less about the crops and more about what's going to fall on me if I
This
don't
is
do
a
crops.
minefield, but the explosions come from above.
True. Very true, actually. Hard to become a farmer when there's meteor strikes every now and then. Yeah.
Let me slip back to Alafi here a bit. Payne, I'm setting out your stakeout for the next wave here. Don't worry.
Yeah, no worries.
Laffy, you're sort of just stalking this little shop as a kobold runs over with two giants.
He tried stealing from me. He got real big and really angry.
Ride stealing.
That snotty nose look.
You see him literally get on all fours to look into this medium-sized opening for dwarves and humans that these giants can't fit through, as they're looking into this ramshackled place.
There's nobody here.
But he wasn't there.
As you see the giant go for this little kobold's throat and pick him up to his level.
The only reason you're alive right now is because you're a merchant. Merchants bring in customers. Customers stay in Numbledore. Customers don't leave Numbledore.
Now get back to merchanting, as he just plops the kobold back to the ground as he scurries back into the shop in cowardice. As the two giants just walk away.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and use the fact that I'm invisible for the next little bit and head over to the next building over here. This looks like, I see fire and forge, so I imagine I can take a guess as to what's happening over here, but I'll let you lead the scene.
Well, you would take that guess, but unfortunately, this is where the mine would have been starting to process and smelt the ores that they would have found inside. But as you can see, this place has been long abandoned and is cold, quiet, dilapidated, and empty. You can still see the little hanging sign, "My Life for Avern." Perhaps a tribute to a beloved person, but lost to the annals of history. There's nothing here but dust and perhaps a few vermin.
Well, if there's nothing stopping me from stepping inside, I'll take a look around. Wait, but there's some old weapons still here.
Alright.
Just glance through every room in the building, basically.
Yeah, let me get something up real quick. Roll me a d12.
D12? Exciting. You don't get to roll these too often.
Yeah. What are
8.
you, a barbarian?
Right?
Or a knight?
Who uses lances?
So The front door has essentially been bursted open by the hill giants, giving them enough ample opening to actually make their way in. And amongst all like the dustiness and the mess of just like an empty and broken forge, you see what appears to be this large tome almost the size of a table. And written on the front of it in giant speak, essentially reads, "Learning the common language." As you like try to lift up a page, you can see that it is a giant's picture book for learning common.
Well, at least they're learning, you know?
In this sort of this forge that has now been turned into a makeshift hill giant's classroom.
Oh,
You imagine before the giants didn't have common. Someone had to teach it to them.
yeah.
But now, given the state of decay this is in, you imagine that they felt that they learned enough common and just abandoned this school they tried to make all together.
I imagine then there aren't too many weapons sitting around. Damn.
If there were, they'd be getting used as a hill giant's toothpick by now. Or as a fancy fork.
For a paperweight.
Yeah.
Giants wouldn't need paper, silly.
Well, they might. They want to wipe their napkins. They gotta keep them nice and tender. And put an amble on top of a bunch of paper.
Oh, they
for
just
napkins.
save the flavor on their cheeks.
Uh,
Yeah, it's the Cheeto dust.
Or, whatever else they eat. Pretty much anything.
Right. Anything that moves.
well, without much else here, Elafi will then, I guess, go check this out. Another statue. Well, I
Sure.
still have my invisibility going.
Stealth check with advantage.
I do also have to avoid running into anyone out here, so
Right.
albeit just a little bit nimble, of course.
You got this.
Oh, right, I rolled
Oh
all skills
god,
checks with advantage, I
19.
forgot.
Jeez.
27.
That'll do. At this point, it's less about being seen and more about being heard or run into.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Even then, you're sure you're confident, like, even if they thought there was something there, you can make a quick jolt for it without it even being seen.
The joys of being invisible, yep.
Oh, must have hit my foot or something.
Let's get back to our little farm boys here.
Mm-hmm.
As the caravan rolls itself back in. And manning the front of it, you see what appears to be this wild, orange, like red-headed dwarven man. It's just this like messy, scraggly, just orange carrot top. This long goatee. Or sorry, not goatee, mutton chops.
Oh. It's got
So
the
like
flat
almost
chops.
goes out past his ears.
Ooh. Those are some proper mutton chops then.
Alrighty, lads, load up another one.
I kind of lean like to the guy who wheelbarrow back. What's that guy's deal? What's his name?
Listen, just do what Cragpike says, alright?
Alright, Cragpike. Like loading up with like the wheelbarrow full of fruits and veggies. As I'm like kind of going in line, I kind of point with my finger and a message. I'll send a message to Cragpike. Cragpike, don't be alarmed. I'm a friend. Look for me afterwards. And I kind of like nod. I like kind of do like a wave as the message goes, just like waving as I'm coming up.
Bloody hell! The fuck was that? What?
as I just kind of go like shut up, like kind of mode like shut up. And I kind of come
What
back.
are you talking out the line?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just heard you're the man to talk to about how things work around here.
Well, the work right now is get the food onto the carts.
I am. I'm just trying to see what I need to do.
Lift with your knees.
Well, I don't. All right. I thought it was a jerk and twist in motion as he just like lifted up in there.
No, up like an old ancient dwarven elevator.
Ah, right. But I kind of like look away, like as I'm kind of looking, and I just like kind of blow back through, cutting back to the load back up the food again at the end. I kind of go,
And
like,
I'll be handing my food off to Joust. You know.
I kind of like over. The one with the orange hair is Cragpipe.
Understood.
He's definitely he doesn't understand really the magic deal, but he might be the one to get a hold of after all this. But and then, like you see Joust is like come up while everyone's not looking, kind of does like a little minor image of what he looks like, just so if they don't notice him, like this is what he looks like.
I wonder if I still have.
We'll find him after they rotate out the workers.
Understood.
You got an idea for convincing him?
I'm very persuasive, Tora.
Indeed, he is.
Oh, what? You never like working on the farm? I feel like I was born on this farm. Some days I just have hope to hang on to, hope for a better tomorrow. Kind of like
These
I'm just feeling
cherries
more-
are just so soft, and I can't help but squish some of them.
Anyway,
Phrasing.
yeah, brazen. But don't
I'm just
worry,
getting
I'll
more disgusted with my old job as we keep this up.
don't worry. I'll go with them with the caravan the next thing and see if I can convince them on. That way I can at least change my stuff if we get around to it.
I got a better idea. Give me a second. And Drana is going to take one of her mutagens by biting her lip, and she's going to increase her strength. Load up as many boxes of cherries as you can.
All right, athletics
Come on.
check.
Yep, and I'm going to be carrying this.
Just fucking 2-arm lifting it like a forklift your arms.
Yep.
Jesus. Beyond man.
Come on, give me some good. 14.
14, okay. Don't try to lift it improperly. Make sure you do the bend first.
Yeah, lift with your knees, not your back.
And that's what Drana's going to do. She used to move shipping, containers onto boats, but...
There you go.
There we go. Good.
And she'll walk it over.
Drana has
Imagine-
barrel proficiency.
I imagine Tora's got a full basket or bushel at this point he can lug over.
I'll take up the place of the two of them as I'm kind of really.
Yeah, Tora, give
might
me
be
an
getting-
athletics check.
Oh, the wizard's favorite check.
Lift with your knees, not your back, Tora. Your weak, girly back. Wizardly
Oh,
back.
Don't tell me what to do with my knees or my back.
Not my front.
my job.
My back.
Bruh.
Oh,
Actually,
Yeah.
technically,
Oh,
I should have gotten
fine.
15.
Mm,
3.
Do I still have the inspiration? How long has it been?
I don't know.
how long have I been working at the fields?
It's only 10 minutes, so probably it's gone.
I lost my dwarf. Oh well.
Oh no.
I had a mini, but I lost it. Oh well.
Oh man.
Yeah, working out on the fields all day since the last inspiration. I don't think you have that anymore. How long do they usually last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah, no.
It's been probably definitely longer than 10 minutes.
Okay, then this is absolutely in character for Tora.
Yeah, as you try to do the lift, whatever you're carrying just sort of lurches forward as you like fall forward with it over the crate. As everything you've been picking just spills out in front of this caravan.
Oh no.
Did that dirt biter just ruin a crate?
Fight.
No, sir, completely fine. Everything's going to be okay. Just pick it up, just pick it up.
I'll definitely run over to help scramble with Tora to get it up.
I'm just trying to compose whatever I can at this point.
I think you might be a little dehydrated.
Just
Oh, yeah, that's what I forgot to do.
giving the bushel a good shake. No need to worry about it.
Get it in there faster.
He sort of just like waddles back to his post.
Yeah, and Grana's going to be carrying her.
I'll carry with Tora. Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
help him.
she's trying to show how strong she is to the other dwarves, to be clear. By carrying as much as she can.
All right, not bad, not bad.
And when I approach Cragpike, sir, are you going to need help offloading? And if so, may I tag along?
Aye, sure. You. And he points over the joust. You. Get up here before you make another fool of yourself. As he like points over to Tora.
No.
Don't worry. I'll help keep him in line. After all, I don't seem to be drinking much anymore these days.
We'll make sure you toss them off the caravan, not back onto it.
Exactly. My exact thought.
Or is just keeping his head down at this point.
All right, I think that loads up the rest of it.
You're gonna be riding off with the caravans.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Laffy.
Yes.
Give me a history roll.
Oh yeah. We love and lofty intelligence checks. Let's go.
Wars.
Who's this guy? I think it's a statue.
Just had to say something.
Oh Lord, it's a statue, all right.
It's another dwarf. I'm surprised the hill giants haven't smashed them all by now.
Yeah, it is surprising. Yeah.
It's a nice statue, at least. Yeah.
I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
It's not just a rock; it's a boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
We'll have a few moments with Cragpike here. Alright, which one of you was that?
I'm
The
going
one
to
in me head. Who was that?
Oh, that was me.
That was you. Who the
Yep.
fuck are you?
Well, I go by Cecil these days. Cecil Sadfellow. It's nice to meet you.
Are they passing by Pain as they're having this conversation?
This is on the way there.
Yeah, but
Am I able to hear it? I'm not gonna intervene.
Not
I
yet.
just want...
the
Okay.
last name I went by was Joust.
Never heard of you.
Well, I mean, I'm with these two compatriots as well as some others in town. Or what
Oh,
you
so you're a
might
posse
say-
together.
You might say we're some sort of group,
A band,
So-
a band, if you will.
That's hidden. Those.
if you will.
Hold the fuck up. Are you the fuckers that the... Oh, by the ancestors, no. Oh, we're fucked. We're
alright.
fucked. We're so fucked.
Listen, friend. I know we tend to fuck things up, but we usually unfuck things on a majority of things. We got like a 90% return rate going right now.
You're
Okay?
the fucking... You're the fucking sanguine band.
Well, yeah, don't say it out loud, man. The name's
Oh, sorry,
Cecil.
the fucking giant up at the highest peak of the mountainsides in the Hollow Highlands screamed your fucking names out just a few days ago.
Oh, right, that did happen. I forgot about that.
And now
I'll
they're
never
here
forget.
in my caravan about to see all of the fucking giants that... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Listen, we want to make things a bit better, and we're here to help. And we know you're the one that can get things fucking done. So
Well,
if you want to
hold
help, you can or not.
Joust.
But I'd rather let Drana talk, because she cares more about you.
At this point, my best chance of survival is to just hand you over as the feast.
Well, there is one other thing that we actually came here for that he didn't say, but I pull out my necklace. Yeah,
Oh, where'd you get that from?
my father.
And your father was...
My father was Sven Amberlight. Amberlight.
And how's the
Then-
Sven doing?
He's well. He's working hard, that's for sure, and he's safe as can be.
Hardly working as hard as I am, I bet.
Yeah, you're probably right, and which is why part of the reason why we're here. We're trying to weaken the grasp of the giants in the Hollowed Highlands, as well as finding our my old family homes.
So you're drawn the Emberlight, huh? Sven's told me all about you.
Understood. How? So, he's been in contact with you? How?
As I shall introduce myself, my name is Magic Cragpike. A friend of your family.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, but I just wish it was under better circumstances, I guess.
I suppose that was more of a... What you're looking for is more of a metaphor than an actual place.
Both. But yes.
No. Sven told me to look out for you when the time was right, and I believe the ancestors are working their crazy fucking magics on us.
Well, they've been protecting me all this way. I mean,
That's where you're looking for. It's the right way we're going.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Indeed.
But after all, I'm just a simple dwarf, but I'm ready to help any way I can.
And Drana tucks her medallion back in so no giant can spot it and think it's valuable,
I think we're probably coming around the bend for pain at the
If that is the case, when they do come around the bend, I want to try and stow away.
Into the food?
No, I'm under the cart.
Stow away under the cart?
Yes.
Can we all notice that Pain sneaks with a nat 20?
I don't know. Give me a stealth check, Pain.
You got it.
We have terror. I'm not a great percent. Oh my god.
28.
Oh,
May-
Jesus
May
Christ.
I roll perception?
Good luck.
I don't think
Good
I can
luck.
make that, even unless I get a nat 20.
Let me see it.
23, not quite.
Oh,
Nope.
close. No, I would need it. I'll just roll, but I know I won't get it. I just want to see.
Yours.
No, yeah.
Yours.
Oh, close, but not quite.
Stowed
18.
away under the caravan.
Huh.
Can I get a
With
bonus
this, I
because
can
I
get
know how my
inside.
boyfriend's... Can I get a bonus?
Huh. Was that a
You know what, Tora? Roll with advantage.
was that a cat or was that a cat or something? What was that? Huh.
Nope.
Well,
I'm just rolling
Not
low as a
even.
dwarf. This just tells me I'm never making a dwarf character.
Well,
Well, buddy.
Don't worry, Cragpike. Just once we get the rest of our friends around here, you'll start to see some fireworks some shit really start to hit the fan around here.
oh, it's gonna be do or die at this point, my friend.
Oh yeah. If there's
What you're
one thing
looking
we know
for
what to do-
is right past the big fat boy's throne room. You're looking for the
I guess we'll have
mines.
to- Hmm.
Alright.
See, a long,
Mountain
long time
provides.
ago, your ancestors were digging this place, preparing it for someone like you. What you find down there is gonna lead you on your path.
And
It's as far as I know. As far as they told me.
It's like we'll have to go through the mouth of the beast.
I appreciate that. But getting in there isn't going to be easy, is it?
Let's see if you can escape his jaws the first time.
Agreed.
Meanwhile, man, what a nice statue.
Wow, look at the craftsmanship of that shit.
What would a Laffy be doing right now?
Let's see. How much more invisibility do I got left?
That last an hour?
Yep.
About 40 minutes.
Amusingly, the last thing I was going to do was going to be using the last of my invisibility to check out what's over here. So we are inadvertently all going to the same place.
What a beautiful, wonderful happenstance we got here.
Do. Oh, hey.
I mean, you see them, they don't see you.
Olaf will just walk up and say, hey guys, I'm invisible.
Oh, shit.
Jesus
Oh my
fucking...
god.
Close.
Oh god. Oh God, I knew my Cecil ancestors would come back for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Oh yeah, I can do an
Cecil,
invisible thing where it
calm
lasts an
yourself.
hour instead of 6 seconds now. It's even better than
Oh.
before. It's crazy.
Oh, right. I remember now. I'm not a dwarf. I'm a robot man. It sounds like this.
You were
Since-
cooking in
since-
that field way too long.
No, I felt like I was another life back then. Oh wait.
After hearing Tora's voice, I'm going to basically like
I'm
make a
Batman.
little bit of a knocking sound right where he's sitting. Just to let him know that I'm here.
I think we're all just pushing
Hang
this
on.
cart.
Hang on. Hang on. I think my ass just tapped.
Well, for a second I
Wow.
thought we hit a kobold.
I thought it was a cat. Oh, that is what my voice sounds like. Oh, yes.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Hang on a second. I'm just gonna like 2 knocks on the floor.
He does the shave and a haircut.
Oh, I know this one.
Dun,
2
dun, dun,
bits.
dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
Okay. Never mind. That was my boyfriend tapping my ass.
Oh.
It does make sense.
I mean, I'd rather have Pain tap your ass than, a giant eat your ass.
Oh, for fuck's sake, no wonder y'all lasted this long.
Yeah, we're crazy as fuck.
Mm-hmm. This group gets around. It's actually quite shocking.
Either way.
What's the name of the stone giant we fought on the way here?
I don't know. Messenger?
Dreamweaver, something.
DreamWorks?
Yeah, we
Works.
did happen to run across a stone giant crafting a throne on the top of a mountain, but that's about it. I assume your obsession with the mines was to lead me here one day?
It was a purpose given to me long ago by your family.
I appreciate it. And, well, you're guiding us there right now, so it's a job well done.
At this
Alright.
point, whatever happens once we get through those gates is up to you.
I was gonna ask, do you have any other dwarves that are of the fighting sort? Because if the big guy dies, I imagine that'll throw the balance of this place out a bit.
None of those giants are gonna listen to any of the dwarves, even if the big one falls. They'll just start asking what the next biggest person here wants them to do.
Which is why at that point is when it would be best for the dwarves to
Rise up.
take the mines. Because the fight might start at the throne, but with the 5 of us here, I don't know, I think we could take 30 hill giants. What do you guys think?
Our
Fucking
best bet.
mad.
I'd say about 10 and
You want
the
a
big guy.
malnourished army to fight the full-bellied giants?
No, just us. I think
Yeah,
that's what
no.
he's saying.
That's even crazier!
Well, that's what the Sanguine Band's all about.
You know what a beholder is?
Nah.
Oh, I'm beholden to see a bunch of crazy shit right now.
Oh, trust me. When you see this shit drop, things are gonna get real wild. But we're taking down this fucker and going right through where his ass cheek was.
Keep it down.
Oh, right.
Still want to save
We're
my
not good
ass
at that.
around here.
That's the one part we're not good at. Oh, right. You need to get out first before we try any shenanigans. Good point.
Yes.
Oh,
That
they're
is-
gonna
Okay.
they're gonna need to see me. They're expecting me.
Right.
Which
We'll
is
get
why we're
through.
going to unload the crates and then we'll take off, but then we'll jump out of the caravan and just walk back in.
Actually, you might know better than the rest of us. Does the big guy sleep?
Well, none of us small folk would know.
Okay.
By
I
the
mean,
time,
once we're through
by
that-
the time we've offered his tributes, the gates lock up, and whatever happens behind those walls happens behind those walls.
Ew.
Bless you.
The invisible sneeze.
Alright. Him take a breath, he looks around, just what am I doing? Alright.
In for a copper, in for a penny.
Next tribute! And both like the two giants grab the ropes and hoist them open.
Lunchtime for the master.
It's like the easiest way to get in I've ever seen.
Ah!
Let's see.
There's two big guys at the entryway.
So I've got ideas. This is likely going to shift and change depending on how things go.
Oh, sure.
Oh, for sure.
But
We
the
usually
big
roll
idea
the-
that I've got rolling around in my head right now is to disintegrate him while he is eating.
Open up with
Alright.
disintegrate. It's pretty good.
It's not a bad idea.
We do have ways to guarantee the disintegrate will hit.
Yes.
Oh, that's how I was thinking. Yeah, it's definitely like just this ballista almost they've set up. Yeah, just a wall. Yeah. Wow, this is actually a perfect map. Holy fuck. I'm thinking about it like, wow. I dig it.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
They're on the other side, opening the gate, basically.
I need to get all the pieces in place.
Mhm.
Where there's a giant, there's a way.
Oh god, we got rectangles again.
Are they rectangular?
Those
Yeah.
are rectangles.
Oh, indeed they are.
Do we have to have another Photoshop lesson?
Are you saying that they're
No,
rectangular?
I just need time and an attention span.
Can't help there.
Both of those sound very difficult to me. I don't know. I understand.
Ooh, that's a big boy. I don't know why, but my brain immediately went to the scene in Resident Evil with the wolf and the big guy.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I don't know why it immediately went to that. By the way, always help out that wolf. He's a good bro.
Yep.
Always. There's no downside.
Always help the
It happened my first time playing through that game. I just happened to see the wolf and was like, oh, that's a fine enough creature. We free it. And I was
Yeah,
immediately
why-
told by everybody in chat, like, you just made a good decision. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I saved the
Well,
dog.
duh, it's a wolf. Why wouldn't I? It's a majestic creature.
Always save them.
Always save them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And oh wow, that actually helped me later in game. That's good. Nice. So we gotta attack the weird creepy thing that comes out of his back. I'm joking.
Don't get this boy here.
Oh, look at this dude. He's got a shovel and everything. Hell yeah. This guy's ready to party.
Yep, and he just slowly backs the caravan in through the gates, and across you see what appears to just be an odorous stench from what can only be described as just the refuse and garbage from just tearing apart all of the cattle, the produce, just everything down to the bone, just in various piles across this messy cave entrance. Across the way you see this hill giant appearing to be like a retainer to help feed the hunger, as well as sort of like his back laid up against the wall of the mine. You imagine there's an opening behind him, but he is squarely sitting on it.
Ah! My new lunch comes! Bring forth the food!
Drana's going to carry her boxes.
Yeah, bushel in hand with Tora, I guess, lifting them out.
Mm-hmm.
While they're doing that, I'm going to try and sneak out and just into, like,
Cabbage.
maybe like spider climb up the cave walls.
I wouldn't
Like
call
a
this cave
spider.
walls. These are more just like that's the cave. This is just an entrance.
Okay. But there are like walls around.
Yeah, this is like a
the
cliff.
entrance
This is
here?
like a cliff face.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna start crawling out and start crawling onto the cliff face.
Give me a self check.
Just yeah.
Quick question, God. Was he sitting down, his ass fully covering it, or is he standing up and just so big he's covering it?
25.
Oh yeah, he is like fully pressed up against the entrance with
Okay.
his behind.
Okay, his just sheer ass cheekery is blocking the entire cave entrance. Got it.
All right.
Okay, so basically just like spider climbing along the walls, trying to get a good vantage point here.
Your best bet would be hugging the outer wall more than the inner.
Okay.
Here,
got
it's just him facing the entire opening of the caravan. It's hard for you to just like invisibly walk along.
Unless
So
you
I'd say
were
you're
invisible.
more like out this way.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, you can go over that wall in like a
can
round of
even-
movement. It's no problem.
You'll get up
I
and
can
around.
even
It's
go
just not
through
going to
it.
be on the inside wall.
I can easily go through it.
All right, yeah, you can go through.
Ghost walk.
That too.
Yeah. Neat. And is he having it just like in a pile of food, like right there, like in front of him?
Oh yeah, just front and center.
Okay, just dragging the food over there. You see me plop it in there.
Yeah. So, where's the food pile? Is it like right here, or
Yeah.
is it closer to that?
Yeah, it's a massive pile, so it's just everything, really.
Food pile. A gross, messy food pile.
I was worse than Gallius.
I can't smell anything.
You're lucky.
So, Drana opens the opens the crate and starts emptying it just onto the food pile.
Yeah, we're kind of like layering things in there.
Yep.
Drana, can you roll me a d10?
Absolutely, I can. Six.
Alright.
There it goes.
As you see him, like, so he does a thing where he gets momentum and he like leans one way and then picks himself up once he leans the other way.
Oh, he does the.
Despite being much bigger than the other giants, his belly is like much more gaunt, and you can like hear the growling despite the fact that he's already had one of these shipments already brought to him today. Like, despite everything, like, he should be really fat, but he's not.
I mean, he looks fat, but he's just so hungry it's burning through it too quick. He's a chunky boy. But yeah, I probably have to dip out. It seems that I might have to recover for about like 20 minutes at work. So, yeah.
All right, I think we're about to wrap up anyways.
Yeah, so.
Ah, fresh meat!
As he just grabs just a huge chunk of whatever he can fit in his fist, and with like both hands, he's just stuffing his face.
You're not like the other dwarf. And I've seen all the dwarfs in this town.
Drana might actually be a little scared, but she stutters out. We were just transferred in from the north. We were sent to work here.
North?
Mm-hmm. Slave, sir. Because we heard you were running low on kobolds, so we were sent down here. Hard deception check.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw this coming. Yeah, good luck, Chana. This is a terrible idea. I'm pretty sure it's a 2. Never mind. Let's see. Deception. Yeah, +2. Nope.
Do those storm giants
As he just like slams his fist down on the floor,
and those frost giants
just slamming his other fist. Like he is literally having a tantrum in front of you.
think me so weak that they brought me more slaves?
As he's slamming his fists down, he's one by one just grabbing the food and just gorging on it like hangry.
I'm gonna ask this above table because I don't want to make any rash actions here.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to ask the group: should I just go ahead and shoot this guy while he is distracted?
Your call. You know what Alafi thinks.
I mean, I know what Alafi thinks.
And
Master.
Drana just kind of fucked up. If you ain't attacking first, he's attacking us. He's going to eat us.
About to eat this, right?
Actually, it'd be very interesting him trying to eat Drana, because then she just fucking casts heat metal on herself, and it's just like... Good luck with that.
What do you think, TJ?
What do you think our chances are with 5 of them within hearing range of this?
I mean, we've taken on multiple giants before.
Remember what happened to that group of 3 hill giants?
Yeah, we had the drop on them. We have the drop on them here. My biggest concern right now is how this is going to affect our new friend, Cragpike.
I mean, you heard him say before that they'll just pick the next biggest guy.
That's not the issue. He's literally right there.
Mm-hmm. So he could easily be the next target.
Gonna need a choice.
I mean, You're the one that can walk up and talk to him to say, get out of here and leave us here.
Yeah. Getting him to safety might be our best bet.
Yeah,
Draw-
I'm
Yeah, I'd
gonna.
agree with that.
You want to roll me another d10?
While he's
Another D10. Uh-oh.
while he's getting hangry, I'm gonna carefully go over to him and I'm gonna whisper.
Hey,
When I fire the round, run. Get yourself as far away from here as possible.
I'll show them I don't need any more slaves.
As he like lurches forward over the food and goes to grab at you, Drana.
I've given the warning to Cragpike at this point. I would like to fire and
Alright.
cast Disintegrate
You're going to cast Disintegrate.
on the Hunger.
All right.
He needs to make a Dex save, and I believe that he doesn't. This would be a sneak attack, wouldn't it?
You're
That
casting a
doesn't work
spell,
with
so
dex
no.
saves.
Okay.
You're not the right rogue subclass to do that.
Damn.
Arcane Trickster.
I think it's also like a level 17, or it might be a 14 arcane trickster thing, so
Mm.
gotta be high level. I guess we are level 14, aren't we? Ooh, we are pretty
We
high.
are.
That is a 15.
Fail.
So,
Oh, this is going to be a lot of damage.
as his hand like lurches forward to reach at Drana, this green beam just blasts through between the caravan and the post. And roll your damage.
Okay. I forget. I haven't really cast Disintegrate in a while.
10d6 plus 40, if memory serves correctly, because I'm a walking spellbook.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let me
Plus
double check
40.
before you roll.
Yeah. Please and thank you.
It is exactly 10d6 plus 40. Yep.
Thank you. 70 damage in total.
You see his pinky and ring finger just begin to just burn away into this like gray matter before turning to ash in the food that is falling beneath him. And that's where we're gonna save it for next time.
Oh god, we just made a bad decision.
We just made
Maybe.
a great decision.
See, here's the thing. I wanted to at least give it another day, but like
We don't have that time.
we don't. We don't.
And also, like, we're here now, and there's only 4 other giants here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
For now. Those ones can't get away. That's the issue. Or else
Yeah.
we have all 30 to deal with.
So at the top of each round, we're gonna start counting them.
Figured.
And I mean, if we can finish off the hunger decently quickly, then we can funnel them in. And I mean,
We can funnel them into the mine, theoretically.
oh yeah, that's another option. We can always fall back into
Yeah,
bed.
bottleneck him.
But we'll
At the
have
end
to
of the
see
day-
that
Next time.
after the holidays.
Yeah,
Yep.
true.
That's
After
right.
the
A
holidays.
long way.
That's right. Next week, Of the Goblin is going to Holiday Matsuri in Orlando, Florida. So we are not going to be able to do D&D next week. Oh, one of those
What do you-
scheduling conflicts.
Are we not going to be doing D&D the week after?
That's going to be Gerg's one shot, I believe.
Oh, right.
We shall
We'll
see. Till then,
It's just
thank
start
you.
typing things.
Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time on Scheduled Conflicts. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.